Hello, hello, hello. Right. Let's try and do this correctly. No. Why is that? Why is that like that? Robert, how you doing? How we doing? I will suss this out a second. Watch this. There, watch. Exit solo layout. No, we're not. That's not right. That's not right. Okay, I'm just bear with us, Robert. Bear with us, bruv. I see you, bud. I see you. I'm just, you know what I'm like. There we go. That's better. It's better now. What's going on? I had a fucking brilliant weekend, Robert, mate. I hope you did. I hope everybody did. Well, not some people. You know, some people I really couldn't give a shit about. But still not. This time of year, okay. I would hope I had a nice time. Jesus would have wanted us to think that, you know. But did you have a nice time, Robert? Because I think at the end of the day, even if we didn't, you know, life needs to go on. So, good, yeah, mine was good. Right, look it again, Robert. You want to hit that link and jump on this panel, mate? Anyone to everyone, it's more than welcome. And I am trying to step up my game a bit, right? Because I'm using the iPad. Look at the emoji I've got as well. Right? Hey, we're all nutters. You know, so just trying to fill in a bit of a gap, yeah. I mean, Nos dog. Ooh, go on. I'll let you on.
Yes, my brother, Chris the Brick.
Yes, Nossie. How's the posse going?
So are we pals now? Or are you going to keep giving me shit about AJ Smith?
I'm always your friend, dickhead. You can take shit, right? You know what I'm like. I've always got your back, daft cunt, haven't I?
Yeah, man. Peace out. Stop telling me I'm following you around and telling all your international contingent. You see this Nos dog? It's fucking following me everywhere, so he is on all the international streams and that, you little weirdo.
Whoa. You tell people I've done stuff with dogs, right?
Yeah, but you did overstroke them dogs that one time at band camp.
So, let's just call this even, right? If you want to.
Yeah, I like you. I'm trying to be buddies, but you keep going in at me, and there's only so much a man can take.
Oh, you can take loads, Nos dog. You're not that soft, man. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just bullshitting. How you doing, my kid?
Fucking sound mate. How's you and the family doing, kid? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. Happy Easter.
I know it has been a good one. There's Terry in there. Teddy.
You been snorting brick dust or what?
Oh mate, honestly, this shit I've getting new. Honestly, it's not breeze blocks, honestly, but they're like fucking proper, like really good breeze blocks.
So. Man, it's cheap as chips.
It is, mate. I'm telling you. I'm thinking of packing it up and selling it. You know, if you know anyone doing that end.
Yeah, break a bit up and give it to Shuffling and Gay Cat. They'll pack it by the millions, them kids.
Shit, nah, this stuff's expensive, man. They'll not be able to afford that. Look at me background anyway, Nos dog.
Yeah, I'm seeing you there. You're looking like a R2D2 on Smacking with a little LED back setting and that.
Only you would know the fucking look I was going for, right? Nobody else knew the look I was going for, okay? But that's exactly what I was going for.
I actually feel guilty for having my camera off. Should I put it on?
You do what you want, mate. You know what I mean? I've just learned I'm an ugly bastard. If people didn't love us for who I am, then now I can fuck off.
Yeah, we all know you look like Tony Birdkick's sidekick.
Oh, no, that's a bit fucking harsh, Nos dog.
No, twin brother, the better looking twin brother.
Well, yeah, I'll have that one.
Yeah, man, we'll take that one.
Right. So how's everything been going on? Have you seen what's been going on this side of YouTube, mate? They're all going fucking crazy.
I'm working, bro, so I only do the late night streams. I only see you and your gay international friends these days. No, there's no late night streams, is there? So I don't see any. This
is what I mean, Nostog. You know, I'm like a fucking insomniac vampire fucking cunt that didn't, and I need stimulated. And these Americans and the Canadians and internationals, they bring a lot more to the table than some of these fucking
Other than my,
kids.
other than when my pal, other than when my pal Pat texts me to say, "Yo, Krista Brick's on such a stream, let's go and bully him." I don't find any streams, mate. I didn't say no then, did I? I just thought that.
I didn't really get on that stream anymore, you know.
Yeah.
That original one there.
Anyway,
But,
big up the dog strokers, the over strokers, and the dog.
that was
That woman, whoever she was, Krista Brick, yeah, she had stamina and she ripped you to within an inch of your arsehole, bro.
She was called Queen Insanity.
It was so good. It was the best. I've got it clipped somewhere. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't gonna pull that out and use it against you. I put 34 Double D to bed and he's staying there.
I think you and Patrick done that night, right, mate? I couldn't stop laughing at it. I thought myself, you bastard.
Woman, though, she ran with it for about 2 hours and ripped you a new arsehole about over-touching dogs and you living in your car and your little dog stroking, living in your car, motherfucker. I was dead, mate. She killed you for time.
Because you know what it is? Because I was torturing her beforehand, right? And you give her something to go at this with, and that's what she's going. And I thought myself, look, I can't moan at this, right? Because, like I say, it is what it is. The internet is, right? Okay. And I thought you and Patrick doing that because you know how much of a cunt Patrick is, and we all fucking love him. You know what I mean? I love having fucking.
That was the best stream I've ever seen, Lolo. Even though it was a bit retarded, dog nonsense. Not cool, is it? So shouldn't be laughing at that. But it's obviously a joke. It's not real. But all these Americans ran with it, and it was the funniest stream I have ever seen, bro.
They did, mate. They did. And the best of it is, do you know what it is? Do you know what I think made them go over it even more? Your name, Nostog.
I super chatted him and put, "Leave those dogs alone, you fucking dog nonsense."
Oh my life, fucking hell! Who we got? Yeah. Listen, there it is, Nostog. Have you seen Patrick lately? Have you seen Patrick lately?
Nah, speak no evil, see no evil, man.
Oh, I tell you what, like they're cracking up on the stream. Jimmy's fucking cracking up. What, Jimmy? What the fuck's going on with him?
Don't watch much of YouTube lately. It's dead,
Probably
mate.
best not.
I've been going in at, do you know Axel? I've been having a bit of back and forth with him, going in at him, but it's just a bit of banter. It's nothing personal.
Oh, you've been picking on him?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, look, everyone gets a turn, don't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, each to their own. And he's kind of rid it out to the point that I respect him a little bit. You know, where it's like, yeah, the kid's rid it out and he's even giving me a spanner, not blocking me anymore.
Oh, God, no, that's bad news. That's giving you a fucking spanner. It's worse. It's worse than giving me a spanner, giving you a spanner.
I'm going to jump off anyway, Crystal Wiz. I just jumped on to say hello and I ain't stalking you, you know.
Well, you better be.
Blame Patrick Ward. He sends me the links.
Patrick's a stalker as well.
Right, I'm going anyway. Peace out, Chris. Get a job soon, you unemployed motherfucker.
No way. No job, no work, no nothing. Respect, mate. Happy Easter. That was welcome. Welcoming everyone. Who's everyone? Is anybody here? I can't see anybody. What about how you doing anyway, mate? That was Nostog. Nostog's a canny lad. He is. He's a bit of a fucking bastard sometimes, like, but you have to respect them. Right. I'm in your new. Can I get in here? No, I can't. Why the fuck can't I do that? Why can't I do that? It's not working, not. Oh, my life. Yeah, we're gone with the fucking technical issues already, okay? Let's just get into stream notes. Let's get into, yeah. I could share something on YouTube, like, you know what I mean? I've learned how to share it as well. I have. I am good, Teddy. I am good, mate. Share your referral link. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. This is another stream on this one, yeah. That's me entering the stream. I'm going to try something. Hello, Jess, love, how you doing? Hit the link, love, jump up if you want. Oh, shit, with it. You know, I'm still getting brand new to this, so. We're joining, but I've got about where's William? There you go, everyone. Oh, William, I needed to ask you something the other day. Right, wait, I'll just fucking get rid of this shot. Get rid of that there. I need to ask you something the other day, William, but I funded it myself anyway, because you are VK's fucking Zesty Origami. Oh my god, he thinks he's a player. Oh, Zesty, you know me. I'm gonna have to highlight that comment, right? Okay. Zesty, come on, I do look at it. I mean, look at me tash. Look at it. I mean, the cat licks me chin and just takes it off. I'm sat me fucking Oodie, Rick and Morty Oodie, smoking a snout. Do you think I'm a player? You stupid fucking cunt, Zesty. You're welcome. You are welcome in love, or lad, or whatever you are. But I mean, hit the paneling, jump up, and just confront us if you want. I'm more than one for that. Anyway, William, I was talking to you, right? So that VK, you know VK, right? So if I ask you now, just to see if you would be right, what VK was it? What number VK was it that I had that debate with Andrew? You know the one I'm on about. I've funded it now. I've done that, but what one was it? Because it was fucking hard graft, that, like really hard graft. I want to know who you are as well. It's very easy to do that as well. Oh no, it's not, is it? Tell me what I want to do. Present screen. Oh no, wait there. That's what I do. Right. Yes. I'm getting it. Present. Share screen. Boom! There you go. Okay, Matan, he's fucking funny as fuck, that Matan Evan, like. Definitely is. What have I been watching lately? I'm not going to put any porn on. Right, okay. Let's go into shorts. I'm going to go into some shorts, right? Give a little... Can I go into shorts? How do I get the fucking YouTube shorts? How do I get the YouTube shorts? Let's go home. Shorts, shall we go? Let's stick some shorts on, right? Just have a random shorts. Okay, let's have a try this. See if this works.
I think Keir Starmer is having an absolute meltdown about the Supreme Court ruling that came out last week, saying that a woman refers to biological sex in the Equality Act. He has absolutely no idea what to say and what to do about this because
he's fucking stupid.
Is terrified about upsetting anyone, and we have now had.
Wait. What do you mean he's terrified about upsetting anyone? Hold on. He couldn't give a shit about upsetting people. Anyway.
nearly a week since that judgment, and he is dead silent. He hasn't said a word, but he cannot stay silent for much longer. He's going to have to say something, because the papers, the press, and various Labour campaign groups who are furious about the ruling, they are putting so much pressure on him to say something and speak up and tell us what he thinks and what he is going to do about.
Well, we know exactly what he thinks, right? Okay, but there's no denying the fucking ruling, is there? Come on, let's face it.
I think he has.
Her ability to call out these so-called reporters is a thing of beauty.
Yesterday in the Oval Office, administration officials made it very clear that El Salvador is responsible for Mr. Abrego Garcia, yet El Salvador's president said, we're not going to do anything with him. So my question is, who is responsible for this man and where he's going to end up?
Well, not the U.S.
First of all, President Bukele said that he is not going to smuggle a foreign terrorist back into the United States of America, as many in this room in the Democrat Party seemingly want him to do. Abrego Garcia was a foreign terrorist. He is an MS-13 gang member. He was engaged in human trafficking.
Isn't it weird how the Democrat Party, right, would leave astronauts in space and not even attempt to bring them back, but that they're set on bringing gang members and fucking criminals back? I don't know.
Trafficking. He illegally came into our country. There is never going to be a world in which this is an individual who's going to live a peaceful life in Maryland. I'm not sure what is so difficult about this for everyone in the media to understand.
Because they're backward. That's why I've got a guest, yeah. I've got a guest. This is going to take some doing from me. I'll get there. It's Jess Wade. Hello, Jess. Is that you, love?
Hello, Bricky. How are you?
Hey! Is this working, Jess? Can you see that short video that I'm playing?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm evolving, aren't I? I'm evolving. What you laughing at, you bitch? What are you laughing at?
It took me like an hour to show you how to get raided last stream.
And I did. Dicks, and that was William, and that was hello Radio Human. None of this just I learned by doing, right? So I've done this myself, right? But feel free to butt in and see a bit. I'm just putting random shorts on, okay? Just obviously the ones that are in the algorithm, and just see what pops up, because I'm just trying new shit. So let's.
Her ability to call out these so-called
Carmelo Anthony update.
Do you know who he is?
No.
Right, okay.
Reports are now being made that Carmelo Anthony had previously been suspended from school for bringing a knife to school.
Just leave that one.
This radical activist is literally...
Right, you know who he is, Ted Cruz, don't you?
No, I don't pay attention to actors and actresses.
Well, I'm playing this one, mate. I'm playing this one.
Sorry.
Speechless when Senator Hawley confronts him with reality.
Your Justice Department sent between 20 and 30 armed agents in the early morning hours to the Houck's private residence to arrest this guy after he had offered to turn himself in voluntarily. Here's the photo. Once again, you can see the long guns. You can see the ballistic.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that on your lawn? I mean, you can't even get them to come to your fucking house when a burglary happens.
Shields.
They made decisions on the ground as to what was safest and easiest. So you do not agree with your description of what happened on the scene.
You don't agree with my description. I'm pointing out what the photo is. There are agents.
Yeah. Wipe your glasses. Wipe your glasses.
Here who have long guns and ballistic shields. Here's the 7 children with Mr. Houck and his wife. In this early morning, they were all at home.
Tell you what, like, he had no television, did he? He doesn't like watching telly, does he? 7 kids.
Mrs. Houck has said repeatedly the children were screaming. They feared for their lives. You got these agents demanding that he come out. They've got the guns, she said, pointing at the house and at them. You use an unbelievable show of force with guns that I just note liberals usually decry. We're supposed to hate.
I mean, he's right though, Jess, you know. They don't want all these guns on the streets and stuff. I mean, in people's hands, you know, that can purchase them legally and stuff like that. But they do want the law enforcement to be able to hold them, you know. But it is crazy. It is fucking crazy. It is. Let's see what pops up next. Just
The hate lung.
Oh, yes.
That was.
I was hitting him
fucking-
1 to his 5
Wait,
punches.
I just had a
and I can't
B.
catch up on this particular
fucking
night.
It's just, I'll pause it, love. What you
Joe
saying there, love?
Kawasaki put something together which
What did you say?
I had a
love?
fucking bee just fly through the door and try and land on my face.
Yeah, but you're a fucking Jess. Do you know if that was me, I'd be running around like a little bitch, right, screaming and fucking. Do you know what I mean? But you live in Australia. For anyone that doesn't know, Jess lives in Australia. You know, she didn't really give a shit about fucking stuff like that. With her, who's this? Is this a Sideman Formula channel? Simon, you look different. What the fuck? This isn't a Simon channel. I don't know. See, look at. I don't know where you come from, not where you're gonna go, right? But I mean, if you found yourself here, just sit tight and hold tight, right? If not, fuck off, honestly. So, yeah, I mean, them bees. You didn't kill it, did you, Jess?
No.
You see, what did you do? Usher it out the door.
I karate chopped it away from me.
Fuck off. So what did you do? Just stun it?
I slapped it.
And so you did kill it?
No. I just shoot it away from me.
Right. Okay, right. Jess, this isn't kangaroo court, right? Because if it was, I would have you down on assault and battery, right? But we'll get back to this one because this looks like there's going to be some battery in it.
You just told me you'd run around like a little bitch.
I would.
earned him a legacy. Before the fight, I thought to myself, he's had all these wins and all these knockouts. Perhaps he's just been helped through. This fight was for the...
Can you imagine? Listen to him. Just listen to him. Do you know if you heard him in the street raid, you would just think like you say that, but like Chris Eubank, he's a bit of a fighter.
Vacant WBO Super Middleweight Championship of the World. That first round, within 15 seconds, I was on my back. I didn't even feel the pants of my shorts. I just felt my back hitting the ground. I got up and I looked at him with a big smile on my face. That's right. Okay, I can see you're real. Okay. Well, I'm still going to be here in the 11th and 12th round. The championship rounds, I'm still going to be here. And he held strong in those last rounds. And they say, you know, whatever one does, Italians can do it better.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of them. Just look at me and you had a fight, love, right? We'd take it to the 12th round or whatever, and I'd just knock you out. Do you know what I mean? Like that's how I would play it. You know, but if you're not allowed to bring spiders, snakes, scorpions, anything that your Australians harbour, yeah, that's not fair. Okay? But, I mean, yeah, unless Kieran's there and Mrs. Markle, because them two seem to love you and fucking back you up. Why did you not win VK the other night, love?
Because a bunch of alt accounts came in and voted.
Yeah,
otherwise I would have.
I mean, look at I was so. I mean, I went all the way. I'm not going to win another one of them, but I really do think that. I mean, it was Stepfire that won it, wasn't it?
No.
I genuinely thought you were going to win it. Jess, you know what it is, love. You are a good. You've got like roasting like skills in you, right? That I mean, every time I hear you now, it's like I think to myself, because you done it to me once, didn't you, bitch?
Yeah,
you did, didn't you? And I really, really do. Like,
I won against you on VK. That's pretty fucking good.
We'll edit this bit out, right? But yeah, you done it to me. Well, yeah, you did win. You did win. Okay, and it was well deserved. But I mean, just believe I've got some plans in the pipeline, love, where you may need to go up against somebody else or and just friendly roast battles. Do you know what I mean? Because you've got the capabilities. Oh, we've got some new guests in here. We've got chemical gases. Chris, you're all right. He the banger. See what I mean, Jess? Look at it. Look at this. This is the kind of shit I have to deal with. Look at that. People just come in to call me names.
People do that to me all the time too. I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and William's got the eye on him. William, you use that. You use that to your. You do what you need to do with that, but just remember, William, I don't mind people calling me, right? Okay. It's just when they like kind of break TOS and shit like that, whatever, you know what I mean? But Fredo, it was Fredo won last week. Fredo won he's another good. I like Fredo. Him and Stepfire. It was him and Stepfire won the week before. And there's Kenzie Kush.
After I did BK, I went on another debate panel on fucking Gridstream. I got up to like this. I got up to like the semi-finals, but I had to friggin' leave. I couldn't even finish. I could have won or come in second or whatever, but I had to leave because I had mum stuff to do, which was a shame, but it is what it is.
I mean, look, honestly, that's.
I wasn't there to win. I was there to learn because I'm not a debater.
You weren't there to fucking win, you stupid cow, you.
Well, I'm not a debater, so if I can go toe to toe with these people that do this in this space all the time, and I can even keep up, that's fucking pretty good to me because I'm not a debater. So once I do get enough skill where I am a debater, I probably have a fair shot at fucking actually taking some cunts out.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Jess.
I've got to get there first.
Look, I'm not a debater. Well, I mean, I'm getting a little bit better with it, right? I am, but you do have to, like, learn.
You mean you're better at roasting cunts?
Yes, yeah, it is. It's so because, I mean, I do like to have a constructive conversation sometimes, right? Okay, but it's just like a little bit of time, I like.
Yeah, but both of our countries like taking the piss out of each other, so.
Exactly. And you see this woman here, Kenzie Kush, she loves to take the piss out of people. She's a Scouser. She's from Liverpool, right? Okay, and she's got boobies like this. Like Kenzie's not like Kenzie won't like tell me off for this, right? Okay, Kenzie is she's a MILF, but she's technically a GILF, right? But I tell you what, that woman would like fuck a lot of yous up, right? Just by batting you in your face with the boobies. Oh, look who it is! It's the real LD! Yes, brother! First time you've came in this stream, okay? And I want to welcome you, yeah? You know, I mean, William Grammer is my guardian angel, LD, right? But that night you brought me back from the dead. I really, really did disappoint, bro. So that was why I took 20 quid your way. Right, okay, and there's another 20 quid your way next VK, right, okay, I promise you this. You did put it towards Chris Lestrange's revival, and it kind of didn't get to when it was like 40 quid off or something, but like I say, LD, it was one of them ones, mate, you know, you live and you learn. But listen, don't give me no shit in this fucking panel and chat like that, whatever, right, okay, because I'm very sensitive. I don't like being attacked, you know. But
I noticed every time. That's the thing. You like taking the piss out of people, but when I do it to you, you're like, don't do that.
Yeah, I know. But like Kenzie's just said, there is Jess a regular. She is Kenzie, love. Jess is my Australian sis. So Kenzie, what I'm going to say to you, love, and you know what I mean by this is, Jess is Kush, right? She's Kush, right? Okay, we've went through the whole fucking rigmarole. Babs will tell you, right? Okay, she's basically a bitch like you in Babs, Kenzie. That's what Jess is.
Oh, that was funny. You bringing like me and Babs having that little tip when we first met, and then you trying to fucking pin us against each other on the fucking panel, and
it didn't work.
You ended up getting the shit roasted out of you that day.
It didn't work, did it? The 2 years went at me, didn't you?
Oh, jeez. That was a funny day. And you're like, what the fuck is this? Babs, you're supposed to have my back. She did in the beginning. She did right at the start, but once she realized I could give it back, she was like, "Oh, this bitch could give it and take it."
But Jess, all joking aside, love, right? I knew this because Babs came in at first, right, trying to defend me, right, because and I thought myself, the way I can do this, right, without is just like in Babs realised, and that was like, Babs, no, Jess is okay, blah, blah, blah. Like, I thought, I'll do it this way, right? Now, and I'll make myself look like a dickhead, because I've got any problem. I make myself look like a dickhead, you know, as you know. And then Babs, like, she went, no, Brick, just go that way. And now she is. But, like, you think it works both ways, because I defend her. She defends me, whatever, you know, for people who don't know. But, like Kenzie's just said there in the chat, is Jess irregular, right? Okay, because Kenzie's trying to look out for me back, you know. But again, with you, Jess, you do exactly the same, love. But just don't gang up on us, right? Because
hey, there's a reason why you call me your sister. I'm there when it matters, and I take the piss out of you when it matters.
yeah, and only a few. Look at you, Babs, and Kenzie, right? The 3 years, right? The 3 years. That's it up to now, feminine wise, cis wise. But I mean,
most chicks would probably fucking hate you and bitch and moan at you, and then you just take the piss out of them even more.
Jess, look at women.
Then you just take the piss out of them even more, and it's like, shut up, bitch.
Women lovers and men want to be us, right? Okay, I can't help that, right? Look at this, man. Look at this. Fox.
Where's your gay Pokemon fucking thing today?
Oh, where are you? Pikachu! Where are you? With that.
You need to rename it. It's Brickachu.
Pikachu. Wait. There he is. You ready? There's Pikachu. Come on, sort your fucking knife out, Pikachu, will you? He's off his nut.
Yeah, a bit like you.
Anyway, fuck him. Fuck Pikachu. Fuck Pikachu, right? Where were we? With that. I'll address the chat and then we'll get back to where we were, right? Oh, fucking hell, with there. I'm still fucking. There's Michelle C. Michelle C. Woman love us. Did you just say that? Because
yes, he did.
I did, Michelle. I did. Come on, Michelle. You know you love me, right? Okay. So let address me, Robert. What you just said. Address me, Robert. What do you mean address me? I get confused very easily. But anyway, new clip. Let's play a new clip.
I was hitting him one time.
You haven't seen this?
That's him. Your allegation that government officials are aiding in pedophilia, child and the grooming of children, right?
What do you mean, like what Jeffrey Epstein did with the Clintons?
Sure, that's a yes. Is that a yes?
Boom, 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 boom. That was the mic drop of the century when he done that. I mean, let's face it was. Alex Jones done the mic drop of the century. The way he done it was, I mean...
You haven't seen this?
That's him. Your allegation that government officials are aiding in pedophilia, child and the grooming of children, right?
What do you mean, like what Jeffrey Epstein
and with
did with the Clintons? Sure.
It was like he just didn't know what to do after that.
That's a yes. Is that a yes?
Next one.
Charlie Kirk was appalled when this liberal gave the most pathetic excuse for border hopping, so he made him instantly regret his words.
Do you think it should be against the law for someone to come into America without permission?
I think it depends on the reason why they came here.
See, I disagree. I don't think it's okay to rob a grocery store if you're hungry. I don't think it's okay to rob a bank if you're poor. Do you?
Usually, I do not think it would be okay, but if someone's under extreme circumstances, I can understand why they might make a decision.
Well, hold on a second. People are not coming to America under extreme circumstances.
Really?
What circumstances are there?
Yo, man, I need some crack. I just need to rob the groceries. Stick some crack, okay?
Countries are poor. That's 6 billion of the 7 billion people on this planet, right?
Yeah.
So that's a right to just walk into somebody else's country?
I'm not saying they should just be able to come here willy-nilly, all right?
But they are, right? And they should be removed and returned to their country of origin, right?
If they can go back there, but that's not always an option.
Well, there's flights every day.
I don't mean in terms of transportation. I mean countries like, you bring up...
Name one country. El Salvador, it's actually safe.
That wasn't a good one from Charlie Kirk, but Charlie Kirk's normally good. He is. Let's see what the next. Anyway, next random clip. Jess, I want you to react to it. You good with that?
What do you want me to react to?
Well, it's a random short. I don't know what the fuck it's going to be. I haven't got it planned, but I'm going to play it, and I want you to react to it, right? Okay.
Okay.
Good with that. Because you're normally good with pit rates to watch. No.
Safer than America. Venezuela.
Probably not good. That one.
I cannot believe that Charlie Kirk just compared abortion to this.
We allow.
Listening to Van Hollen explain all this, like if you're explaining.
Wait, that wasn't a good one for to ask you because that was like from Leeds and it was a pro-Palestine march and whatnot. Do you know who he is, Scott Jennings?
No.
Fuck's sake, Jess, where are you living under a fucking rock?
I don't watch the news. I don't watch TV. I don't fucking pay attention to movies.
What did you say, Tether? Did you say Tether?
TV.
That's better. I thought you said Tether. Do you want us to put something on that you would probably know, Jess? Like fucking Balamori or something?
No, I don't watch that shit either. I don't watch much fucking TV bullshit or news shit because they're just a bunch of fucking lying cunts and I can't stand it.
Anyway, let's have a look at what the chat is saying.
Do you wanna watch fucking? Did you see whatever last night? Did you watch how Rachel ripped the fuck out of the women on the panel?
Oh, but Rachel always does.
Oh my god, there was this fat like she was calling her large Marge. This. This chick on there got triggered so fucking bad. I'm gonna put it in the.
Listen, look, I'll put it on and we'll present it. They can say, I'll address the chat while you're doing a large Marge. What about that?
Oh fuck! It was hilarious.
Oh, fuck's sake. Jess is good, people kind, but if you talk shit, you'll get hit. Yeah, well, I like that. There you go.
You got to bring it up. I got it backstage.
Mm-hmm. Before presenting the screen, remove other media. Right. So, what I have to do first, Justice, is I have to just remove this one. Right. And then add that one.
All right. Take the comment off the screen so they can see properly.
Look at that. Look at me. Look at fucking me doing that shit.
Good job. You're learning here.
Who has control of this video? You've got control of this video, haven't you?
Yeah, I got control. of the video. Right. With all this shit, if you want to learn different things, I can help you out. I can join your panels and help you learn different shit if you're interested in that.
I like to learn shit by myself.
But I don't think anyone else has the patience to fucking teach you.
That's why I do shit by myself. But look at
an hour to learn how to fucking turn on raids.
Did I learn how to do it?
Yeah, I had to go through it with you.
And I'll never forget it. Right? I'll never forget it. Right?
Yeah, you got there in the end. I'm proud of you for getting there. Good job. All right, let's watch this shit.
Roll VT.
So this one here, this is large. This is large Marge. This bitch. All right.
Yeah, bring Mr. Wilson. Bring Mr. Wilson back. Wow.
It's right at the end. Hang on, I gotta rewind now. She gives it to them so fucking good. They deserved it too. She hated her. Fuck, she wouldn't even let her talk. She just yelled the whole time. Most of this whatever shit, I just don't. Oh, what the fuck? I just don't even pay
that.
Everything. But this one was fucking good. Really good.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi,
Hi, hey Brian, long time no see. Glad to be back.
Take the fucking comment off the screen, Bricky.
Oh, my bad. Whoa! Right, okay. There we go.
Gone. Sorry, everybody. I had some health issues I had to conquer, but I'm doing much better. So
Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad to hear you're feeling better. Take it away, Rachel. Go ahead.
Well, I heard I was summoned by Large Marge over here. She seems pretty upset about something. So, you guys want to let me know like what the problem is?
A cholesterol?
Anybody?
No. Basically, she wants the minimum income of the significant other to be 5 million. 5 million
retired.
in retirement, and then your hubby says a lot of things, and
He asked, see, this is the thing. He asked what she brought to the table, right?
Correct.
And she didn't really have anything. So he said, well, what makes you think you're going to bag a millionaire when millionaires can basically have their pick of anyone? And she got really upset and threw some insults at him first. And the thing about Andrew is if you do that, well, he's going to give it right back to you. So the moral of the story is if you can't dish it out, if you can't take it, don't dish it out, I guess. But I mean, are we going to pretend it's not kind of delusional? She just spent the whole beginning of the show telling us that she has never gotten proposed to. She hasn't been able to get married. And
I never said that. You're lying.
You said
you're
haven't
slaying.
ever been married.
You're lying.
No,
You're ugly and you're lying. It's oozing out of your pores.
Okay, well, did you not say that
you have no couth? And what you say means nothing.
Okay.
You started off nasty and vulgar. No, I have not been married.
Okay.
Have I been proposed to? Yes, but it's really none of your business.
Didn't you tell? Well,
I didn't tell anybody anything.
Listen, Marge, you came on the podcast.
You're rude. I'm no longer speaking to you. You're ugly.
Okay, I'll speak to the rest of the panel. She came on here to talk about her dating life, and she spent her whole intro explaining how she's only ever been able to get guys who wanted her to pay the bills, and they were just losers, and they were pieces of shit. They had nothing going for them. They didn't bring anything to the table. They were lazy.
She did say that.
That would be a lot of fucking bill paying for that fat Bertha, right? I mean, like, can you imagine buying something to share with her? It wouldn't go 50-50, would it? Like, normally it would go like 65-35 in the man's favor, just because of one. But with her, it would be like fucking 95-5%. You'd probably get your fingers like bitten if you try to take the fucking bowl of shared fries in the middle of the table. But, I mean, anyway, continue on with Large Marge, Fat Bertha.
In my early 20s.
Yeah, these are the kind of men that you've been getting.
In my early 20s.
Okay, well, where's the millionaire asking to marry you? That's what we're asking. That's not an insult. It's not. Most of us don't marry millionaires. So it's delusional for you to think like, oh yeah, I totally deserve that. Like, why?
I went out with them for 4 months.
Well, first of all, I thought you weren't going to talk to me anymore, so that was a lie. But I'm glad that you're willing to chat because
it's not worth it. You're a loser. You have no coup.
Do a little bit of a reality check here. It's a reality check time, and I got some for a few of the other ones too, if they want reality checks. But it's just very entitled to sit there as you are.
Like, can you imagine Rachel being your mum, right? Okay, like going to school.
I would love that. To be honest.
I mean, look, no disrespect. I think Rachel's probably, like, if not the same age, like a little bit younger than me, because I know Andrew's a bit younger than us, right? Okay, but that would be, can you imagine going to school, right, for something you'd supposedly done wrong, but hadn't done wrong, and having Andrew and Rachel as your parents? It's like they would have the teachers crying, like literally fucking sobbing, okay? And I mean, it's like, she's not wrong, Rachel. She's so fucking based. She is. And I can quite imagine that she can handle herself, like in a one-to-one physical confrontation. But verbally wise, she just demolishes these. And it's like, what they don't like about Rachel is the fact that She's a traditional woman that respects traditional values, and these people like Large Marge or like Bertha Gertha, she's never ever a millionaire couldn't afford her fucking like just a fucking a food. They couldn't afford to feed her. But why would anybody want to be with Large Marge, right? When you've got like, I mean, I don't know these other people on the panel, all right? Because Brian does a good job of getting some fucking degens on the panel, but like some of them, they just haven't got a clue. But anyway, roll VT.
I'll keep going. I'll keep playing it. Are you ready to continue yet?
I just said roll VT. Come on, you fucking. Then I can't get the staff these days. Jess, come on. I'll dock your wages, Jess. I will dock your wages.
I didn't know I was getting paid for this shit.
Yeah,
well, and say deserve this, and what
how you
Andrew
doing,
very
bro?
correctly asked.
I said I wanted somebody established. You obviously have no standards because you married that loser. You're probably begging to get out.
You think so?
Yeah, I do, because you're on this show. How pathetic. That's the best you can do with your life.
She's on this show.
Also on the show, ma'am. I'm very happy. I've been with Andrew a long time. We are notorious.
Then why are you foaming at the mouth?
I'm not foaming at the mouth. Ma'am, you are as red as your skirt. I'm not the kind of person that you can sit here and do this gaslighting and tell me I'm the one who's angry. You're the one who asked for me. You wanted me to come.
I don't remember ever asking for you. I couldn't believe that he was even married. But now when I see what you look like, I understand. It's pathetic.
Oh, that was, I mean, look, that's why you're on this show. I mean, aren't you on this show as well? But you're sat in the studio. You're sat in the studio. You have to endure 7 to 8 hours of a podcast, right? For whatever Brian pays you. And let's face it, Brian's, I mean, he pays these women, he does, but it's like the hypocrisy when she says that. And I mean, it was LD just says that Rachel's 44. Fuck, I'll be honest with you, 44 doesn't look it. Doesn't look it, right? Okay, I'm not trying to tap on you, Rachel. I'm not, right? Okay, don't want your husband to come back at us, give us grief. Okay, he's already done it once, right? But like I say, this is just pure entertainment value only. Large Marge is about to eat a pound of butter here when she leaves the stream in a tub of ice cream because Rachel just demolished her, right? But anyway, we were Chubby. What was Chubby? Jess, I just need to address chat. Chubby, what are you on about? You've got no chance. Michelle, who we talking to, Chubby? Who we talking to? Right. Anyway, fuck that, right? Mods just like certain people. Chubby, shut up, Chubby. Right? We're not here for your entertainment. We're here for our own, right? So, other than that, there is a link at the top there if you want to hit that and pay Jess for being here, because I'm not going to. Right? Okay. Every donation that goes to that, Jess will get like none of it. Okay.
Don't bullshit. I get nothing.
You get what I get when I come on your stream. We get entertainment. So continue VT, Jess says, right? And let's see Rachel demolish these fucking bitches.
Okay.
Marge, nobody believes that you're going to sit here and tell me that I'm ugly, okay? Again, with the gaslighting, nobody believes this. You're projecting, okay? What you're upset, so you're saying I'm upset. You're not blessed, with the most good looks, so you're projecting that onto me. You're upset, so you're saying I'm upset. Listen, let's deal in reality here and just say, Andrew asked a fair question, which is when you say, I want someone established, I want him to travel the world with me, I want him to bring something to the table.
What the hell? I've already traveled the world. I've already done all the above.
If I may.
Well, why can't I have what I have? What's the problem with that?
You've got cholesterol problems.
You said he needs to bring something to the table.
Yes.
And Andrew said, "What do you bring to the table?" And you said, "I am the table."
I love.
I am
food
the
at
table. I don't
That's
remember
basically
saying
what you
I
said.
am the
You-
table. I said I'm
said-
established. I said I'm established. Most people in their 60s are established.
We don't need to yell.
I have many friends that are established.
Why would a millionaire give a shit about that? We're asking what you.
Because most of my friends are millionaires. Millionaires are not billionaires. I didn't say billionaires. I said millionaires. And there's a lot of people that I know that are millionaires. So that those standards aren't that off the charts.
Do you understand that?
What do you think about her chances of pulling a millionaire?
Right. It's probably more likely, right? Okay, that P. Diddy was just a friendly person that wanted people to succeed in life. Okay, or Epstein Island was a fucking theme park, where people went. She's not pulling a millionaire, for fuck's sake. Come on, honestly.
I couldn't get over this one. I thought this is hilarious. And then this blonde chick here, the one that's got the plaits and shit, the one in the red thing with the tits hanging out.
Got a guest, yeah, we got a guest.
She's like a full-on, she's a OF chick. Oh, it's Teriak.
Oi, oi.
Nice to see you, Teriak.
What the fuck are you doing,
What's the
lad?
crack? Let's be real, though. I actually... When this woman says that she is the table, I believe her. And we have to respect that. Because this bitch is the size of a table. So, like,
I was just thinking that table doesn't exist when she's fucking at it. Like,
can you imagine her like roasting her up? Fucking, she'd feed a fucking village.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that it is. It is. Look, if you were gonna have your last supper, right, that would be your main course.
Oh my gosh!
It would take you 5 minutes to finish that.
Wait, I have an announcement to make, Bricky. I have an announcement. Guys, we've long discussed the terms of a bush pig and what it is. That, my friends, that Miss Large Marge, that is what we call a fucking bush pig.
And there's
Makes
Kieran.
sense.
Hello, Kieran, my friend. How's you and the wife doing? So, Teriak, what we're doing is brand new for me, Teriak. You know I'm brand new to this whole fucking shit, whatever. I was reacting to shorts, right? But then Jess brought this Large Marge up, right? Okay, and I just wonder where people actually, after all this time, why do people think they can go like Rachel, for example? You know, folks, Large Marge against Rachel. Come on, there's no competition, is there? So it's one of them ones. We'll roll VT anyway, Teriak, and you can interrupt the button anytime you feel like, brother. You know.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, someone needs to like re-edit this clip, but like whenever like Large Marge speaks, just put like Jabba the Hutt speaking instead. I think that like would be a quality meme. You know what I'm saying?
I think this is Gorlock's sister.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate?
Like this is the opposite. Like you like it's a genuine question. It's like, bitch, are you a trans man? Like, are you packing? What the fuck are we talking about here?
Oh,
I mean,
she's
like,
packing. She's got fucking Kit
what
Kats,
is a woman?
Twixes and twirls stuffed in her fucking knickers.
This is a question that needs to get asked. You know what I'm saying? Like, is this bitch a woman? Do you know what I mean? Because she's not really displaying any feminine traits. She wants a millionaire man. Like, what the fuck's like?
Oh,
this is where
apparently it's
like,
not
yeah,
that
just-
hard to find a million.
I think she only
Do-
wants
do
a
you know what I mean,
millionaire
man?
just so she can cover her fucking food bill because she's going to need some money for her fucking food bill a week, right? I mean, you're not going to get someone on 100 grand a year being able to feed that bitch, right? Seriously.
Yeah, but like this is what I'm saying. Like when you actually kind of like break it down with her, like what she's actually saying is that like, oh well, if someone's on 50 grand a year and is like works like 40 years of their life, technically they're quote unquote a millionaire. It's like, nah, bitch. When you say it's like you want a millionaire, it's like you're saying like fucking basketball player, like someone gets paid $1 million a year. I mean, like
Yeah, we've
that's
got a
what like
guest.
the typical person thinks.
We've got a guest the guest. We're going to play guess the guest, right? I normally play this, right? Okay.
Is it Kieran?
No, I'm going to give you
Probably
three
Karen.
letters. Look, he's got 3 syllables. No, 4 syllables in his name, right? The first one's C. Second one's O. Ah, fuck you. He's not fucking taking too much time.
Yeah. What do you mean the second one's O? The last one be O, motherfucker.
Chairman of begins with O.
I just
No, but
I
that's
just
not the
heard-
syllable.
yeah. I heard bush pig and then I got excited.
Oh, my life. Yeah. Look, Anson's come up here with his bow and arrow and everything to try and shoot the fucker. So,
Well, I
Anson,
mean, I've done my share of harpoon and I figured I could add my expertise in.
right, okay. So, Chairman, what we're going to do is we're going to roll VT again, okay, and then we'll just put it.
Wait a sec. Let's just to clarify. Are you telling me that you would ride that, Anson?
Well, I mean, you said she was the
That
table. That
thing
means
in the middle of
she's
the
on all
table.
fours, right? If she's the table,
Which
and
means
I could eat off of her.
No, we're not doing this. You're not just like saying she, and we're all accepting that that's a she. That's a thing that has yet to be verified. That's a
the bush
UF
pig.
fucking O.
We should just call it the bush pig. Because it's the correct term no matter what.
Right, look at stop cooming. Stop cooming. It costs you to coom.
I would argue, Brick, this is anti-Cumin content.
I'm
like,
all
just
about
do a close up of that
look,
bitch.
Look, he's been cooming there, right? And this is another one. He's cooming there. Right?
Nudes of that bitch
K2.
would make you sterile.
K2 is a coom troll.
Yeah, I love K2 talking, I do. But like I said, yeah, it costs you £1 for every coom you put in the chat, right? Okay, so you owe me money now, right? We'll deal with that later. Roll VT.
Fuck you, I'd make me money first, so I guess we're even now.
Yeah, poor Kenzie says, I'm dying to know what coom means. Kenzie, love, we're not even going to tell you. No, but don't even.
Combs, what I'll do with you later, Kenzie. Just slide into my DMs. I'll hook you up.
You are never.
I'm surprised you're not over at Wally's fucking cooming for friggin'
Don't
Eternal.
you talk about what Kenzie like that, right, Anson? Disgusting, right?
Hey, I'll treat her like a lady. I'm a gentleman coomer.
Oh, that's all right then. That's all right. Okay. Kenzie says there's a cum.
It's close.
Yeah, degenerates.
Well, we all know where her mind's at.
Kenzie's a legend. Kenzie would take you in, Anson, as a bag of potatoes and she'd spit you out as cooked French fries, okay? Just letting you know that.
Yeah, she could only take me in if she's into projects. I'm a fixer-upper, Kenzie.
Yeah, he is. He's all right. Kenzie, I would introduce you to Anson on a later date, love, right? But just remember, Anson, he's a bit of a.
Let's watch the bush pig. I want to see what's going on.
Bush pig, yeah, get bush pig back on.
You knowing millionaires has nothing to do with any of them wanting to marry you. So what we're asking, once again, why would a millionaire want to marry you? That
was never really the question.
Because of my winning personality. They enjoy my company. We happen to have things in common. They like to share time with me.
And how has that worked out for you so far? How's that worked out so far?
I'm still single.
Yeah, I know.
And what's your point?
My point is your standards are delusional. You aren't understanding, like...
My standards are not delusional. I'm having a good time.
Well, that's not what you said the whole first part of the podcast.
I said in my early 20s.
Okay, when have you...
Because I owned property in my early
Property.
20s, and it
Fuck
was
off, you never
difficult
owned property.
because no one at that time, guys, did not work. They were living at home with their mom and dad.
Personality is really... I feel the millionaires being attracted
Come
right
pause
now.
out there, just so me and you and can whatever. Like anyone have anything to respond to what's just been said there by the fucking large Marge?
Well, that's why I was pausing it. I was just letting her finish her whole men don't work and they live at homes with their mamas. I wanted to finish that statement first before I pause.
I don't know.
My main question to Large Marge would be, right? This is real talk. I'm about to go real deep with this shit.
Yeah, right. The kid tell you, I know you are.
Like, how can a bitch like that, honestly, like what I would do is if I was in the situation, if I had Brian's money, I would just have like a one-on-one with Large Marge and like a starving Ethiopian child. You know what I'm saying? I go deep with it. You know what I mean? Because how can the bitch get this big and have this much of an attitude? Do you know what I'm saying?
This
And
much
it'd
of
be
an
starving after-
appetite.
Do you know what I mean? Now, half of me would think that maybe the bitch would try to eat him. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like Dominic when that bastard tried to take a nibble out of mini
Should
me.
use it as a toothpick.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Well, look, I'm just going to come right out and say it. I'm not too proud of it, but I'll admit it. You know, I'd hit that once. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a
Bro.
pump and dump.
Oh,
So-
Anson, we already knew that, man. Anson, we already knew you would tap it once and you'd probably do it again as well because you've done it the first time.
Yeah, you're right.
It's only when she starts asking you to
Are
take
you a
out on a
sadist?
meal.
Is that what this is? Do you just
Well, I mean, I like-
self-harm? Is that what this is, Anson?
I'm attracted to women that I know hate me, and I can tell that she hates men.
That's not a woman.
Yeah, that's
Like, when
totally
you
a
think
woman.
of a woman,
Just because she's postmenopausal
Bro,
doesn't
look
make
at
her
those
not a woman.
arms. Look at those arms. Those are like borderline chicken wings. What we talking about here?
It does kind of look like Gorlock, and Gorlock isn't a woman.
Yeah. If that bitch fell off a cliff, she'd have 2 parachutes on her arms.
Yep.
I mean, she'd probably fucking sail to the bottom if she opened her arms wide enough for the bingo wings to flap out. You know what I mean? That would be the only thing that would
I
save
mean,
her.
it'd be something like it's like where you draw a cartoon of like the bitch like in Hogwarts, the Umbridge or whatever the fuck, like the bitch that's like brought like fucking authoritarian rule. That's the bitch that you draw like the middle of the table, whatever the fuck you call that thing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm agreeing with LD there, like Anson. Why do you hate yourself that much that you would tap that? Like, obviously, you must like you are. That is a good question, LD. Like, why do you hate yourself that much, Anson? You would tap that.
Fall off
Like
after that.
I'd argue like that's borderline gay, Anson. Like you're borderline gay if you want to put your dick in that.
Well, no, I'm not borderline gay. I figured that out when I was like 18. I'm not borderline gay. I already explored all those thoughts. So,
but like
I don't-
real talk, if you want to hit that, like you're borderline gay, bro.
Well, with
You know what I mean?
Robert's already given it. Robert's already saying he would touch it with a paw.
well, I mean, look. If I tapped it, that wouldn't be the ugliest chick I'd ever been with. So, I mean, y'all got pretty high
That's what I'm
standards.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Not-
It's a fetish at that point.
That.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not even close to the ugliest chick I've ever banged. So,
Shazzy, you're not
Yeah.
fat, love. Don't even fucking go there.
Doing services on all the bush pigs, Ants.
yeah, I offer a bush pig service. That's right. Yep.
Like this isn't even a weight thing. You know what I'm saying? Because like you notice when the example I said, oh, well, any fat person. It's like no, like that particular person, because it's like to be that fat, like that ugly, and then like to have that attitude on you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like she could have went there and like learned a bit of information. You know what I'm saying? And even got like, you know, maybe some interested guys or whatever the fuck, you know, maybe not the creme de la creme, but like maybe some attention from some guys. But instead, like she just went there and she's just ugly.
Yeah, I'm the
like
bee's knees.
but,
I want this. I want
like
that. You gotta give me this.
she'd be ugly even to a blind man.
Look,
You know what I'm saying?
she's what I see here is a table full of women who are like, you know, young and attractive, and then one regular American woman. And the bush pig's the regular American woman to me.
Yeah, you just want to fucking spear and harpoon her and fucking cook on a Barbie, don't you?
She'd make Stevie Wonder wish he was deaf too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how bad this bitch is. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, but she attracts millionaires.
Well, isn't she like 60 something though? I mean, she's way past her prime.
Listen, she would attract a lot of things, right? She's that big, she's got her own fucking gravitational pull, right? Okay, so she's
Yes,
gonna
she's
attract a lot of things.
She's 60, yes, and she said that she's more attractive now than she was at 20.
Yeah. I mean, so she's obviously delusional, right? So I mean, delusional women are easier to manipulate, right? So, yeah, but you could have some fun with this chick.
What are you talking about, bro? Like that is the creepiest shit. that I've ever heard in my entire life.
Anson, where did it
I
all
want to
go
get
wrong
with
for you,
bitches
bro?
that are like easy. It's like, what? Like the next words out of Anson's mouth is gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna take her down to my basement. What? Anson, what the fuck's going on in your head, man? Like we need
Anson's
to
like,
sit down
I'll
and talk
wash
about this.
that bitch with a rag on a stick.
Yeah, like that's like Anson's like fantasy here. Do you know what I mean? It's like most of us here, like we're thinking about like, you know, normal shit, and then Anson's like just like this whole kind of like.
Oh no, but Terry, come on, bro. You know, Anson. We all know Anson's not fucking normal, right? And we love him for that reason, right? Okay, and I mean it's nice for him to be honest, right? Anson,
Brick, real talk.
Right.
Would you?
No.
Yeah.
Do
you know what I mean?
What about if you were paid? What about
Like,
if you got offered
Brick,
100 grand
let me-
to go there? Would you?
Let me break it down, Brick. You wake up one morning and that's it next to you in the bed. What, like, are you
Oh, wait a
contemplating
minute,
just?
I've already
right
tapped it
there.
once, and I would do it again
yeah.
before I left. Like, I mean, that's no excuse then, is it?
All I'm saying is, do you suddenly have an interest in tall buildings if you wake up next to that in the morning?
But look at Terry. What I'd say to you is, if I've woke up next to it, if I've woke up next to it, right, and I have the slightest inkling that I've already tapped it, right, okay, when I was like fucking non-compass mentis, right, and let's just say I had a little bit left in us, right, I'd either think to myself, right, run now or just tap it once
Where?
more, then run. Because
Do you want to know what we call that?
Why are you
wanna know
running?
what we call that in Australia? In Australia, if you that situation you presented, you wake up next to that, and you got no memory of the night before. In Australia, it's called a dingo fuck because you got to chew your arm off in the morning before they wake up.
Yeah, that's called coyote ugly
fair.
here.
Yeah, we call it dingo fuck.
Ryu says, if that woke up next to me, I'd think the Godfather got to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
If you
look,
adjust,
if that woke up next to me, right? Okay, if you woke up next to that, you'd have to be on a big bed to start with to wake up next to it, right?
well, I mean,
Me
we all know that.
personally, I'd go down to the police station. I'd file a report because like
I would
that
need a
would
lot
be.
of
I would feel as though I'd be sexually assaulted in that situation.
You
Yeah,
need a
Terry,
lot of
look at
just get rid of all the fucking.
people like me and you, right? Okay, we would just be swallowed by something like that, right? There's no way we're getting out of them folds and ripples, right, mate, to get back to a police station. And if you ever did go to the police station, let's face it, what they're gonna do? What they're gonna laugh at you? They're gonna laugh at you.
That is true. That is true.
Right, so all we do is
But I
we
mean,
just
at that
get a
point,
harpoon out.
it's worth the laughs, you know. I think at that
probably
stage, because you're just bringing joy to other people's life at that stage, you know.
Well, we all know that ladies don't age well, right? I mean, and if you adjust her looks for her age, I mean, these other women at the table are probably going to look like her when they're in their 60s.
I'd actually fuck a block of cheese before I fuck that bitch.
Well, I mean, that sounds fun too, but that's irrelevant, right? That's
Did
that's
you
a non sequitur.
did you shout that there? Did you shout what he said? That sounds fun too, right?
Yeah,
Anson,
I mean,
Yeah, Shazzy, the thing is, Shazzy, you actually look good for your age. These bitches look fucking gross.
Oh, you do, Shazzy.
There's a
Love,
difference
Shazzy,
between you and them. You are not in like these girls are fucking whole nother category to you. Don't put yourself
Yeah.
with them. These bitches are fucking gross.
Let
You're
me
not.
remind you again, Jazzy. This is not got to do with looks. Like I'm talking about like fucking an inanimate object here because like the personality is that bad that it's like.
Yeah, it's
man,
looks
I'd fuck a
and
block of cheese instead,
personality.
you know?
And hygiene and a bunch of other fucking things.
She's probably just
looks
hungry.
Like she stinks. It's like I can smell her through the fucking
You
screen.
see, this is what I'm saying, Shazzy. Look, I have no looks, right? I rely on personality, right? Okay, because if I didn't, the wife wouldn't be with me, okay? But I mean, I'm good enough, but like looks wise, you know, I mean, when you get a certain age, like, and again, Shazzy, I mean, well, Kenzie, who's in here as well, she'll tell you, I mean, there's certain women that would love to look like used to at the age they are now, which is like 17, 25 or whatever. Gorlock, sorry, like fucking Large Marge. What the fuck's she gonna look like when she's like in a how old is Large Marge? How old was she?
Bro, she's not getting that. She's not getting there.
Yeah, but how old is she? Did
Bro, heart disease, diabetes, something is getting her before she's getting 60. Let's be
how
real.
old she, Jess?
She's like, I think she's 60, 50 or 60, something like that.
I thought she was 62. Wasn't she 62?
Yeah, I'm pretty
62.
sure.
How the fuck she's still alive? How was that cholesterol level got of her?
Yeah, I don't know.
I swear,
y'all are.
she looks like she drinks a lot of wine.
Yeah, she does.
She's
I
run.
think
She's fueled on hatred, bro. She like this is like some
Yeah,
undead, like
she's fueled on
fucking
more than hatred.
necromancy
It's like
type shit.
chicken wings, McDonald's, burgers,
She got
and
demons.
fucking pizzas. Yeah.
Yeah, typical American woman. So like, there's a lot of women here that look like that. So y'all
There's
don't
Kenzie there,
appreciate
look
it.
at Kenzie, look at I'm 57. I'm
I
57.
hope I don't look like that when I'm her age. I would much rather look like Shazzy than this bitch any fucking day of the week.
Oh, Kenzie, whoa, you little fucking cougar. Did you see that there? I'm 57. My last fella was 27. Kenzie's a proper cougar. I mean, and I bet you she showed that. I'm not even going to Kenzie and my sister. Stop even making us talk. Seriously. And with you, Shazzy, as well, love. I mean, don't make me. It's just calm down, right? Calm down. You fucking.
Well, I can't say anything about that either because my.
Yes,
my
don't you start talking about that. It's your don't put
years
this
older
on.
than me.
Right.
I'm not on that end. Like I'm not the cougar. I'm on the other end. Like I'm fucking the younger one, and my
She's the cougie.
yeah, he's one. He's 50. He's 50 fucking something. He's 24 years older than me.
Terry, I bet you get snapped up by all the old women all the time, don't you? You get taken away by them all, I bet you. Yeah.
At my stage, it's like a thing of like avoiding them. Like that's the main obstacle I face.
I bet you they come after
No,
you. I
look
bet you
at
like you attract them.
He's in his 50s, but he still looks like he's in his
Terry,
30s.
on his 50s.
I swear, guys, a lot of you guys fucking age really, really well.
Yeah,
Terry,
but that's
how
what I'm
old are you?
saying. I'm 31.
Right. Anson, how old are you?
I'm 41.
I'm 40 years old. Right.
I'm the youngest by a fucking bit here. I'm 28.
Yeah,
but like
I mean, you
this is
don't
what I'm
know
saying
my
though.
shit.
With guys, it's not the same as with guys and women. It's not the same. I mean, like this is why men can get a lot better with age, even if they don't even keep their body in good nick and all shit. Like look at Elon Musk. Like he's not exactly the most athletic. Look at like Andrew Tate. He's bald as fuck. Like all these kind of typical things that's thrown around on men in terms of looks. Like it's like that's the thing. It's like you could be like a gimp with a fucking like fish hook in your eye, but if you're a millionaire or a billionaire or whatever, that don't matter. All of a sudden, bitches love fish hooks in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's like Mike Tyson when he got that goofy fucking face tattoo. All of a sudden, bitches loved face tattoos. Do you know what I mean? It's like with men, it's different. Like looks is like a very minor thing in terms of what men. It's like
that's
because it's based on what you can do.
That's because women are attracted to confidence just as much as they are looks, right? I mean, it's looks, but it's also like how you carry yourself. And if you're like, a meek little like, weasel guy, chicks won't like that. But if you're a guy that like, knows what the fuck he's doing, like chicks like that for some reason. I don't know. And like,
I'm glad that he looks younger than his age because otherwise people probably might think he's my dad when I walk around him, and I don't want to fucking constantly deal with that shit. Like having been with an older guy and them looking old does actually matter.
Well, do you think that he doesn't look old?
Unless you're there for money. Like there's lots of situations where women are there for money, but my situation isn't about that.
Do you think that he doesn't look old, or he doesn't look old to you because you love him?
No, he doesn't.
Man,
look
just
old
shave
to
your beard
others.
and you look like 20 years
I
younger.
ask when people have met him, I've asked them how old do they think he is.
What was the oldest that they responded with?
38.
And how old is he?
50. In his 50s. He's older than 50. But he's in his
Well,
50s.
fucking hell. I mean, can he still get it up, Jess?
No, it's more of a platonic relationship.
I
bro.
have
What the
two
fuck are you
kids
talking
that are
about?
under 5 years old.
So then there you go. You've got it all, Jess. You've got it all. You've got an old, wise man, right, okay, that looks like 10, 15 years younger than he actually is, okay? Please tell us he's got money. Please
Well,
tell
the
me.
thing is, I have my shit together, and I know I have a fair bit of life experience, and I know a fair bit of things for a lot of people my age. I'm not saying I know I'm fucking far from everything and shit, but for my age, it's very hard for me to find an equal there that's around my age. It's all I get. I just click better with people that are older. have better conversations with people that are older. It's always
apart
been
from
like
Anson,
that.
though, apart from Anson, because Anson's a proper
Like
degenerate.
if I'm more competent, I'm a pretty competent woman. Like otherwise I wouldn't have been able to move out at 15 on my own and shit. So if you can't match my competency level, what the fuck use are you to me?
So Anson, you've got no chance with Jess, right? You need to stick to fat fucking Gertha Berthas like Large Marge, right? And hope she fucking.
Oh no,
I don't care about money and shit. I care about how competent you are. As long as you're more competent than me, that's all I give a fuck about. Pretty much. Well, the main thing, of course, there's morals and all that other crap that comes after that. But that's the thing that attracts me to a man is his competency, not his money.
Like, go on, Anson. Give your side of your take on like your stance. Come on, bro.
Well, I don't really have a stance. I mean, I don't really give a fuck what the woman looks like. You know, just if they're just
He's
for
already
pleasure,
demonstrated that.
it don't really matter if they're just for pleasure, right?
Like Anson's requirements is a fucking pulse. Like that's.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're talking about like wife material, like it's all about like whether or not I can fucking stand to be in a room with him for more than 5 minutes, and like 99% of all women don't meet that. So,
Anson, do you know what it is, mate? Right? You, there's something about you, right? I don't know what yet, bro. I don't know what it is yet, right? But there's something about you I really do like, right? And I think it's your no nonsense, no bullshit, don't give a shit attitude. I think that's what it is. And I think you're being totally honest when you say you would fuck the fat bird, because all fatties need loving too, don't they, Anson?
Oh my
gosh. Well, I mean, like I said, she wouldn't be the ugliest chick that I ever tapped. You know what I'm saying? So like, it don't fucking matter, right? But like in terms of like relationships, wifing them up, like most chicks are fucking annoying as hell. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, you just reminded me of something. Sorry, Anson, but I was just thinking, Bricky, you know how much of a bitch you say I am?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, the man I'm with also has to be a bigger arsehole than I am. He has to be able to be a bigger
Does he
arsehole.
need to have a bigger arsehole than you?
No, he needs to be able to fucking give people shit better than I can.
Fair enough. I was just thinking that sometimes you like to get the strap on out and show who's boss.
You know, and Jess, that's
Fucking
normal
he
too.
would never, if I tried to do that, he'd fucking throw me off the veranda.
Listen, my wife is exactly like that, Jess, right? I promise you, people, to put up with me, just imagine, to put up with me, it's going to take something, isn't it? That's a little bit more, but she is, like, I am so lucky, so happy, so glad that I found this woman, right? I am. But honestly, she does pick on us. She does bully us, right? You know, and she sends us to the darkest corner of the rooms, right? I actually like the dark corner.
You do it too. You bully the fuck out of her too. So
how the fuck can I bully the fuck out of her?
Just being your natural self.
No, I try to, right? But then all the kids gang up on us, right? And she does, and it's like I think to myself, I'm so proud. Because if I had a daughter, right, I'd probably have someone on my side. But having 4 boys, if you even raise your voice at the woman, right, at their mother, that we have taught them, brought them up, based, right, the protective wise, it's like, fuck you, dad, right? And I'm like, it makes us so proud. It does. But I mean, it's you know, it's coming to that point where I may need to just like karate chop, boom, and just like get them all a check back in place.
No, but that's good. That's good because one day you're not going to be here, and they're going to need those skills to.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'll live forever. I mean, I'm Peter Pan. I mean, I'm not Peter Pan. I don't like take kids from the home and take them to a fairy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so quick to say that.
Yeah, no, I just realised what I said there. Okay, we'll edit that bit out.
Well, that was a fuck up, wasn't it?
Caveat, can we just get the edit out onto that bit?
Yeah, we'll get the editor on. We'll
Anson,
wipe that.
We're gonna replace your voice with my voice, Anson.
Yeah, Hillary Clinton job. Don't worry.
Delete the emails.
We have the bleach. We have the bleach.
Anyway, tell you what we're gonna do now, right? We're gonna remove that, Jess, right? And we're gonna go for because I was trying to just testing shit out, right? Okay. So,
I didn't even get to the best part, Bricky.
Oh, right. I'll put it back on for you, kid, because it's useless. There you go. Go on.
It's nearly done. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. Oh, shut up.
Well, shut up and hurry up and play it so we can fucking get it over with so you can go on with your bullshit like usual. We're all very
Right, well, press
you know,
play then.
happy
Press
and
play.
waiting to hear.
I'm being polite.
Well, just because you can't get a millionaire and you're pathetic because you're with that loser. Sorry, your standards are so low, but you're married.
Bitch, who you calling loser?
The loser married you.
How about you loser a bit of weight,
Tell me why you
bitch?
think Andrew's a loser.
But listen to him speak.
I think he's hilarious.
And he married you.
He's one of the top entertainers on the internet. So
Sure.
He's very fun to be around. He's very
Sure.
entertaining. Yeah, he is. Okay, girl with your ass hanging out, sitting there shaking your head. Don't start because you don't want
This
any of
bitch,
this.
man.
I promise you. If I have to sit here and listen to your baby routine for like any amount of time at all, I'm gonna go nuclear because I've been having to listen to it all night and it's so irritating. You don't talk like that. Everything about you is fake and phony. The tears are phony. The tits are phony. Put your ass away and stop with the smirk. Okay, we already caught you lying. You're full of shit. You're just here to sell your ass. So you can put the smirk away. Now, Marge, back to this.
Get over yourself. Like this is a put down session. Stand up, turn around.
Man,
Let's
look at
see
those
your
arms.
fat
Those
ass
arms are
with
goofy.
dimples in it and all your
Look at
cellulite.
How would you fuck that?
Look at this. She can't even wear decent clothes. She's so
You
pathetic.
can't wear clothes unless they're made from a
She
tent.
got that snowman outline, man. She got sticks for arms. The fuck you
Nearly
talking
done.
about?
We got a little bit more, but it's nearly done. But I paused it so you guys could talk because I heard you
Yeah,
talking.
look at the men are good at butting, right? Because what we're getting now, right? Okay, because Rachel was absolutely bang on there, where she moved it, but obviously this fucking big fat bitch seems to be the defender for all the little molecules on the panel, right? Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, she wants them all to grow up and look like her one day because they get, run through and, drink a bottle of wine every night for 20, 25 years and, don't have anything to live for.
Wine drinker, 100%.
Can you imagine the size of the houses that are going to need to be made, right? If everyone turns out to be that size and you've got 3 people in a house, you're going
How
to
the
need
fuck is she
bedrooms
that
for each
red?
one.
Why is she so red?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, look at
She's
red
an
she is.
alcoholic.
That's her blood pressure with a wine in there. She's got that alcoholic wine face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, a lot of old whinies do have that face.
Yeah, I know that. We'll just put that one on Bricky's. I won.
All right. Anything else to say before we continue?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
She was being kind of mean to that blonde chick. I mean, I like that ass hanging out. I don't know what the hell she was
Bro.
talking about there.
No,
But
don't
Anson,
even
Anson,
try
stop with
save
the
yourself,
DJing.
Anston.
Fuck's sake, Anson. Come on. Reel it in. Come on. Roll VT. There's Jeremy. Jeremy, we're doing nothing wrong, but you can jump up and roll VT. Jess, your wages are getting docked tonight, love. Right? Honestly, I can't get the staff these days.
Too right, Brick.
Maybe
Yeah,
maybe I'm enjoying frustrating you.
Right, well,
And
that's just
get
wrong.
a better attitude. Ugly troll.
Who the fuck she calling a
Okay,
troll,
that hurts my
man?
ears. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
Let's not.
I'm just look, I've been on the show myself, and when I was asked to rate myself, I said I thought I was a 5. I think I'm average looking. I'm at a healthy.
I said I was a 5, you loser. I said I was a 5.
Okay,
She's like a
okay,
freak.
yeah, yeah.
Lower the
It's
volume
emotional.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
You can say the same exact thing, just lower the volume.
So if I'm a 5, do you think you're a 5?
No, I'm a 10 compared to you.
Okay, there's
And this
more of
bitch
that
adult.
illusion we were talking about. So I'm at a healthy weight. I'm not overweight. Yes, I'm in my sweats, but it's what? 1
You're
a.m.?
scuzzy. You foam at the mouth. You're ugly. You married a loser. Get over.
Foaming at the
You're
mouth.
yes, you're just talking.
That's not fair.
Yeah, you're nasty. You have no couth. You're just a loser. Just get
What
off
is
the
couth?
screen. You don't add anything to this conversation. All you do is put down, put down, put down, put
Did you make
down.
up words?
You're an asshole.
Sorry, we're getting
That
rid of
Brian
it.
comes
That's
in.
what I'm trying to do.
That girl in chair 2, she deserves that. That bitch is manipulative as fuck. I don't know how many of you guys can see it, but I
Oh, yeah.
guarantee the majority of women that look at her can see that a mile
Well,
away. That
listen,
girl-
the
that
majority
is
of
the
anyone that
girl
looks at her
that
from a
will
mile off
ruin
can see
your
her. She's a
fucking
pig.
life.
You can
Those
see
type of
her
women.
from 5 miles away. Doesn't matter where she is. Right, okay?
Well, with her ass hanging out like that, then yeah. But what I'm saying is how manipulative she is. This is the type of chick that'll fuck your whole life as a dude.
So, Jess, you're using the wrong word. It's fun, not manipulative. She's fun.
No, she's manipulative. That whole baby voice and that whole innocent act, that's manipulation.
Yeah, I know. It's fun.
Yeah. You can call it what you want. It's
I
still
need to get the
fucking
smokes
still
out.
manipulation.
Those are the girls that'll get pregnant on purpose to you too, just to trap you, baby trap you and shit.
Yeah. I had a
I'd
chick
like
do that
that.
with me once.
Answered like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, did you see that profile pic Kenzie Kush put in the
Shit, what
comments?
have I
Man, she
done?
is hot.
Right, I've got right there. I've done that right there. Yeah. Share screen because I'm brand new to this, people. I am. So we're gonna go back to the random shorts. Right. Anson, you can respond to these. Right.
There was a little bit more after that, but fuck it.
If you rape and you've got dual nationality, you should be thrown out of our country. I'm just going to say.
I love Jesse Phillips.
Black women treat black men worse than any other race on earth.
No,
or any other.
you are wrong.
How am I wrong?
You are wrong because it's proven.
How is that the white man treat them worse than the black woman does?
How are you going to even question white male treatment?
What do you mean?
They treat us like crap.
Have you been treated bad?
Everyone knows who Jess Phillips is, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Jess White, do you know who Jesse Phillips is?
Have a guess, Bricky.
Badly by a white man?
Of course.
I have no idea.
I'm
what
sorry
happened?
to say, of course, but sorry, but
What did they do to you?
Oh, they discriminated against me.
In what way?
By not letting me have certain opportunities because of what I look like.
Do you discriminate?
It depends. If it's like
Do
you
you
ugly,
discriminate?
yeah, ugly, yeah.
Do you discriminate?
Yes, I do.
So-
I'm shallow like that.
So the
sometimes.
white man that would not let you
because of my color,
have the job,
yes.
Was he wrong?
Yes, he was.
So is it wrong for you to discriminate against ugly women?
Well, I don't necessarily discriminate. I just
You said you did.
I just don't choose them.
Were you wrong for not choosing them? Black women treat black men worse than any other race on earth.
No,
or any other.
you are wrong.
How am I wrong?
You are wrong because it's proven.
How is it that the white man treat them worse than the
K2 Trucking?
What's up?
Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Right, well, just tell Bricky how good looking he is to prove it.
Oh, the best.
Right, there you go. We'll get that right. Yeah. Anyway, you're cooming all over my chat, you bastard. Right, okay.
I know that woman in chair 2. I can't control myself. She's
But I haven't got a
manipulative
Nightbot to
and
clean
fun.
this up. I haven't got Nightbot to clean this up, so the mess is going to stay there.
I know. You don't have a mop bucket either.
When I
to
counsel-
help
why-
clean it up either.
Yeah, I know. But what we'll do, right, is we'll just laminate over it and put some new carpet over it, right? Okay, so yeah, we've got.
Do you guys want a link to our OF already? Like, fucking hell.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Can you drop it in the chat for me?
I'm not fucking
off,
you can go look for it.
Listen, we're going to clean our bedrooms after this one, right?
Clients who are depressed or anxious, one of the things I've always told them to do over the last few decades is to disconnect themselves from the news. This was before the social media.
And you still believe that today?
I haven't watched mainstream television news since like 1985.
If I come to your place, your TV's not going to be on CNN.
There's no TV.
There's no TV in your
I
house.
haven't had a TV since 1985. I realized back in 1985 that news wasn't news. If it was only news for a day, it wasn't important. When I counseled my clinic,
That sounds
keep
like
on
me.
shouting out like the British services for,
Ricky?
I guess, like some of their special forces techniques combined with their spy.
Yes.
That sounds like me. I don't have TV.
Yeah, okay, now, but you live.
I
where
don't
there's
watch
no
the
signal.
news. I don't fucking know. My whole life, I've been like this. I don't watch TV. I don't listen to the news because it's bullshit, and I don't listen to bullshit.
That's sass, right? That's sass, right?
I'm
techniques
sus.
like what?
Why are you sus?
What makes them
I know.
mention in the same breath per
Ricky.
se with like counterterrorism as Israel? Why are they so good?
Well, so I've actually
A two-state solution. What in conclusion would that look like?
That would conclude that the Palestine would have the right to exist, and they would have the right to govern themselves.
Why can't they be part of Jordan?
Why would they be a part of Jordan?
What is the national identity of Palestine? Educate me.
Palestinians.
What is that?
Like, what do you mean? What is that?
Yeah, what ethnicity are they?
Arabs?
Okay, so all Arabs are Palestinians?
No, but they are Arabs. What you trying to say?
I'm
What is your point?
trying to say, because at what point does somebody become a Palestinian?
When he was born in Palestine, or if his parents are Palestinians?
I don't think the place exists.
What?
Because it doesn't. It's called Judea and Samaria. It's not
So you
called
don't believe
Palestine.
You don't
So
believe
this
that
is-
Palestine have the right
this
to
is-
exist?
Everyone has a right to.
The poor man's getting hit with facts, yeah, and he didn't really
Well,
understand it.
no,
Right?
that ain't facts. There's all kinds of countries around the world where the nationalities of the people that live there aren't the name of the country that they're in. This is fallacious reasoning. You could apply this to many different countries around the world. It's stupid, and it's just a
This is
gotcha
why,
that
like,
Charlie
you want
Kirk's doing.
this is why, like, you bring a different. Right, so what? Elaborate.
Well, okay, like what is an American, right? Like what nationality is American?
I'm gonna hand this over to Teriak if he's still there.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's
Yeah.
not like a lot of the like Hungarian is different, right? But there are different nationalities within Hungary, right? It's stupid, right? Just the political borders of those nations were all set by means that weren't related to nationality except for Israel, right?
Mhm.
And they're just basically trying to use racial homogeny to push different people out because
Yeah.
they disagree with them or whatever. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. So, would you be in favor of just getting rid of all the borders? Because we're all just one, right? We're all just like
No,
one
no, I
people,
didn't
man.
say that. Like if the Palestinians want a country there, that they better fight for it. It's their own damn problem.
Yeah, and Israel's just going to wipe them off the face of the earth.
Yeah, that problem solved.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So moving on.
Moving on.
To exist, show me where it is. It's a
that's
non-existent.
really as a
This
like a
liberal
Westerner's
activist
like
doesn't
perspective,
know
like
how to
that's
react
really as
when
far
Congressman
as it
Issa-
should go.
Sorry,
But then like
go on,
people
Chris,
like
go on.
are doing this whole thing of like, no, Palestine deserves human rights, but it's like, yeah, but like this whole thing of like, I deserve human rights, but then like the massacre that was filmed on the GoPros, all this kind of shit, it's like we just like overlook that shit. It's just like, nah, man, like if someone like brutally murders your daughter, you're not going to be there. Okay, we got to make sure that this motherfucker has human rights. Like, nah, you're going to be like have to be restrained. You're going to have to like that is like a completely different world than from what like your most, if not all, Westerners are living day to day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There are like obviously like Ukrainians, all that kind of shit that are facing kind of like the brutal things of war. But at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? Like fundamentally, the whole thing of like, oh, Palestine has a right to exist. It's like, nah, like if we just let things play out, like the Israelis could go way harder. Like literally just like wipe them off. Like Israel has nukes. You know what I mean? So like Israel
I
ain't
think-
even like.
I agree, and I would take that logic to the next possible conclusion, which is the United States shouldn't be involved in any of those countries, and Egypt should just go over there and fix the problem themselves.
Yeah, and then who's actually going to be running the world then?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Let them all figure it them damn selves out. It's not. Our
Oh, so
problem.
so but if the Middle East all of a sudden starts to become very anti-American, then you're just going to let that happen.
Yep,
You're
it ain't
gonna
my
let
damn
Israel
problem.
fall with all those
Yep.
nukes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And then they go buddy up with Russia, and then what?
Yeah. Well, ain't nothing wrong with Russia. I like Russia.
Yeah. Well, but they have ICBMs though.
Yeah, I know, and they've had them for a long time. It ain't been a
Mhm.
problem.
Yeah. And they have
The
nukes.
biggest problem we have with
Yeah.
Russia are the ones that we make with them.
Yeah. So as an American, you're perfectly fine with that.
Yep.
Okay, so you don't want to be the world power as an American.
No, we're not. We're not the world power. We're the card. What is that? The card tower of the world. We'll fall apart.
The whirlpool.
So you basically you're saying you're China's bitch.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that we shouldn't be afraid of all of these
I'm
other
just saying,
countries.
as an
like we're-
American, you want to say that, then go ahead.
yeah, I'm saying that we're trained to be afraid of other
You're
countries,
China's
and we need
bitch.
to
Just
stop
say you're
that.
China's bitch.
No, I ain't saying that either. That's ridiculous. None of what I'm saying is related to that.
But like, see the way you do instinctively. One sec, Rick. One sec. Instinctively, right? You were like, no, as an American, I can't say I'm China's bitch.
No, I'm
Instinctively,
saying
you knew
that
So,
it's
like I
it's
said,
unrelated.
there is something that is American in your head.
Yeah, well, no,
That's why you refuse to
I'm
say that.
absolutely American. I love my country, right? That's why I think that we need to get the hell out of all these other countries and mind our own damn business, because that's American.
What do you mean, get out of all these other countries?
We have military bases in 170 different countries in the world, or 170 different military bases across the world.
You can't
Yeah, but
be
you
a
guys
superpower.
also influence a lot of other countries, and if you
I know.
want that influence and you want that
Why?
fucking leadership, that comes with
Why are you
stuff.
telling me? Why are you telling me what I want? No, I don't want none of that
I'm
shit.
saying
That's all my-
Americans as a people, not you
No,
individually.
the large corporations that make money off of war want that.
No,
know,
because
I've
you
heard
can't
a
have
lot of
peace.
Americans argue it too,
One
though.
sec. You can't have peace without war.
No, that's the dumbest thing. That don't make a damn bit of sense.
You cannot have peace unless you're capable of war.
There you
Yeah,
go. That's
how
different.
do you
Yeah,
how do you
that's
enforce peace
Yeah.
to be
So
like, the
you
thing?
can't. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can,
So exactly. So what we have to do
you
is be
cannot have
capable
hot
of
without
war.
cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
You follow the logic.
Yeah,
So like
yeah,
this whole thing of
but
like
that's
these warmongering companies, it's like, yeah, there's going to be in capitalist system, there's going to be people who are going to make profit of wars.
oh, we
This is
don't
the
have a
whole
capitalist
Iron Man
system.
story.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, correct.
I'm not
We
gonna
can go
blame
Marvel
this
with
on
this shit.
capitalism.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so get rid of this whole notion. What we're saying that right now is in terms of like as an America, as an entity, as a superpower, as the dominant nation in the world, as it stands, you can't
No,
just
I
sit
don't.
back and
I
let
don't agree with
Mexico
that.
all of
We're
a
not
sudden
we're not
become
the dominant
heavily
nation.
communist and then start doing deals with China and Russia and letting Russia put nukes on your like you can't that's where you had the whole Cuban Missile Crisis.
Calling us the
Yeah.
dominant nation is the same thing as calling the Soviet Union a superpower in the mid '80s, right?
What
We're a
are you
system.
talking
We're a
about?
system that's bound to fall apart in the near term, right? We're not
Next
dominant
clip,
over
What do you mean
anything.
you're bound to fall apart?
Next clip, you have like, I'll be honest with you, Anson, Terry, I beat you up there. You did, but go on.
I'm comfortable with it.
The problem that we have right now
Right,
is that
this
if we
one,
continue.
I can't stand this bitch, me, right? I can't stand her.
A two-state solution. What in conclusion would that look like?
No.
That would conclude that the Palestine would
Not
have.
what I want,
You keep on shouting out like the British services.
For my life.
When I counsel my clinical clients who are depressed or anxious, one of the things I've always told them to do over the last few decades is to
Oh, for fuck's sake, Bricky.
Black women treat black men worse than any other race.
when I
It was this one. This one.
This liberal activist doesn't know how to react when Congressman Issa confronts her with reality.
The problem that we have right now is that if we continue down this road, then we will not have a rule of law, because we have people that are currently serving and they're saying things like, ignore the judge's order. What it means to have law and order in this country is that you follow the order
Watch how she gets fucked up, yeah.
and you go through the appeals process, even if you dislike what the judge did.
You're good. Now, I'm going to note that when AOC, as we know her, filed articles of impeachment on Justice Thomas and Alito, Ms. Crockett was one of the co-sponsors along with Mr. Cohen, both members of this committee. It does seem interesting that when the shoe is on the other foot, everyone is self-righteous. And I think this is a good example. For the last 3 hours, I have had to listen to one side talking about impeachment as though it was the nature of this hearing. It is not.
That was a mic drop if ever I've heard it.
Just a bunch of bloviating. That's all these committees are for, is to get sound bites. It's just a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, but this Jasmine Crockett, she's going to be the leader of the Democratic Party.
Yeah, she's kind of cute too.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that, Anson. You are
Yeah.
probably
Didn't they find her for fraud with the Blue Act or whatever campaign funding?
And Letitia James, for fuck's sake, she's when she prosecuted Donald Trump, I mean, there's a bit of a fucking grey area whether she was actually even allowed to be the where's it, New York? Wherever she is.
Well, she got charged with mortgage fraud and lying about where she lives because she put her other resident in Virginia. Then she's using her rental property as a. Oh no, rental property. We'll get to that. Her rental property as her address in New York, where she's renting out, and she lied about that, saying it was a four bedroom unit when it was a 5-bedroom unit or something like that. Yeah. And then she lied in saying that she's married to her father for the tax breaks too.
I mean, that's nearly as bad as Ilhan Omar. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is.
This liberal activist doesn't know how to.
As a goat.
This might be one of the best comebacks in history.
Wait, you haven't seen this?
That's him.
Holy
I want to get paid the same as a man, and I think you understand that. So, if you become president, will a woman make the same as a man, and do I get to choose what I do with my body?
So much sass, man.
You're going to make the same if you do as good a job.
Boom. Look up.
This might be one of the best comebacks in history.
Wait. With that. Any response to that? I mean, that was a goat.
Yeah. Well, that's what you got to do. It's got to clap back for as simple as they hit you with it. Boom. You know what I mean? Look out of here. You know what I mean? You're doing shit over here.
And let me tell you exactly what that means.
Discord.
People who are old and with disabilities
like you
die when they can't get the benefits they are entitled to. That's a fact. They have done it in the past, and you cut the Social Security Administration, you're going to see thousands of people dying who should not be dying.
All this is platitudes. People die. Yeah. Well, like we're supposed to be the solution man here. You know what I'm saying?
Circular life, innit? It's a circular
like this is what I'm saying. It's like these leaders supposed to be. It's like
this might be one of the best comebacks in history.
I'll put it this way, Rick. One sec.
That's him.
In business, right?
And I think you understand that. So, if you become president, will a woman make the same as a man, and do I get to choose what I do with my body?
Great Brick. Do you see the top tab? You can just like right click.
You're gonna make the same if you do as good a job.
This might be one of the best comebacks in history.
Wait, you haven't seen this?
That's him.
I want to get paid the same as a man, and I think you understand that. So, if you become
stop sharing screen.
Right, yeah. So like the whole kind of concept here in terms of like leaders and politicians, all this kind of shit. It's like in business or anything like that, if you're a guy that's like that naturally has good ideas, it's like you'll just like naturally float to the top because they'll just want people like that around. And like it's not about like kind of like having like these like ideal fancy kind of like ideas or ideals kind of thing. It's like having these like solutions. It's like, okay, here's a problem. As soon as they hear the person that kind of like, as soon as they hear the problem, it's like, oh yeah, X, Y, Z, and then it's done, right? But like this whole thing of like, oh, like in politics, oh, like, you know, like you have to get credit and all this kind of shit. It's like that's nonsense. Like all this is like they do. You've seen it there with Bernie. It's like this whole thing of like find a way to talk about how people die and how that's like unjust, and then vote for me and I'll give the solution, but I can't give you the solution yet because then they'll just steal it. But either way, if you want an actual value, if you think you have the best solution in terms of the political sense, you would want that enacted whether you get credit for it or not. You know what I mean? This is the whole kind of concept of Batman, all this kind of shit, where it's like he didn't really give a fuck about getting the credit. It's like I just need to make sure that the streets are safe.
Teriak, do you know what it is, my friend? In our as how old did you say you were, Teriak?
31.
31. I've got 9 years on you, right? But I normally like to sit in the social clubs with the older generation. You know, when I was like 21, 22, I would go into the social club with my friends, but I would sit with their like fathers and grandparents because the conversation was so much more like you gain wisdom and knowledge through sitting, listening, and learning, right? Whereas with you, you're 9 years younger than us, and I think myself sometimes. I think, I mean, you've been reincarnated, haven't you? Yeah.
I don't know what you mean by that.
You were definitely here beforehand, weren't you?
Oh, like in terms of that, because like people call me pagan anyway. It's like, yeah, let's go with it. Yeah.
Let's go with it. Answer what you laughing at, you little dickhead.
Well, when you talk about reincarnation, it just reminds me of all those chicks that talk about their vibrations and energy. That's all. It's just some
I can
stupid
see
shit.
that's your perversion,
You're,
mind.
base,
You can't help
you're starting to turn them on, Brick. I think.
Yeah, okay. Reacting on this, one thing I'm really, really pissed off with myself, right? I haven't even tried to do this, right? But I kind of attract men more. And do you know what it is? Do you know if I didn't have a long life partner, right? Okay, I could probably be swaying towards it, like one or two of these like perverted old men if they had enough money for us, right?
$20 is $20, man. You know what I'm saying? But no, to your point though. To your point in terms of wisdom though, like, because like I did grow up like my dad was a publican, like on the pub. So it's like I was naturally around like a lot of like old men, kind of like wisdom, kind of talking shit and all that kind of shit as well. So it's like it's a natural thing. It's like listening to the elders, because it's like it gets to a certain stage where it's like you've seen everything and kind of like things that you thought were the solutions before. Then you start to agree with like more so. Let's say you like the older become, more conservative become, as the saying goes. Like you start to kind of realize, no, we've got to keep this shit intact, keep this shit going, rather than being as kind of like chaotic to and all stuff. But this is what the Greeks were talking about when they're talking about Dionysus and Apollo, like the fight over order versus chaos, creativity and conservatism. You know what I mean? Because like realistically, you can't have a society where it's just ruled by one. You know what I mean? That's why it's like
you blew my mind the other week, Teriak, right? Okay, bruv. He did with like again, because I'm at the very beginning of my struggles with the whole. I say struggles, but you know, I was always a person that I wasn't an atheist, right? I wasn't an atheist, right? I was more like, look at, there are about 4,000 gods on this earth that you all claim to have to be. I believe in none of them, right? You believe in one, right? So we believe, I believe in 3,999 less than you do. Okay, just prove me wrong and guide me, right? Because other than that, I mean, the only God that I could, or scriptures that I could go to that actually run true with me is the Christian faith. And I mean, even that's got its fucking, like, you know, oh, well, this can be that and that can be. So for me, I've decided to make my own cult up Teriak, right? That's what I've decided to do. Okay.
Okay, nice.
Obviously, I'm going to be the leader. You know what I mean?
It would be a bit fucked up if you weren't the leader. Like you're making the cult for someone. Like it makes no sense.
Yeah, but there's no Kool-Aid needs drunk, right? No one needs to drink Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, but what you do need to do is you need to hand over all of your wealth to me. I'll look after it.
Makes sense. There has to be some sort of buy-in. Yeah, correct.
Is there woman sharing? Because every good cult has woman sharing in it.
You will
have that, man. This is what I'm saying. Like he's gay. You know what I mean? Like, why do you want to share a woman? Do you know what I mean?
Why?
Like,
That's
so
part
many
of the
different.
cult, right?
There's so many
You
other
gotta pass the
pictures you
women
could
around.
put in our heads. But
So
you want to put like
communal
sharing women. Do you know what I mean?
Anson, if you want a woman, all it's going to cost you is the right amount of money, and as long as that woman's willing to do it, right? Okay.
Well, I've already got that deal. I mean, that ain't nothing new. I need something that's more lucrative if you want me to join.
I'm not on the table. I am not on the table, right? I am not on that table, right? Okay.
You're not the table.
I have been trying to convince Teriak because he's very young, very attractive and whatnot, and he could bring a lot of like gist to the table. But Anson, I really do think that you are batting above your. I'll be honest with you, I have a few people in the back line for you, right? But other than that, mate, you are gonna be, if you joined the cult, Anson. Just giving you an example, if you joined the cult, right, you would be cleaning up the orgy pits, right?
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Right, there you go. See how I got him there. Straight. And look, you can keep all of the cleaning materials. Anything you mop stuff up with, you can keep it, sniff it, smell it, do what you want. Does that attract you to my cult?
Yeah, as long as I can clean it during the orgies, I'm fine with that. So
listen, you can do that, right? But again, you're
No,
not
no,
allowed
health
to
and safety,
interfere
man.
with
Health and
anyone.
safety. You can't be having fucking hazard material and then everyone in the fucking nip.
Yeah.
You
That
can
makes no
take it
sense
back to your
whatsoever.
bed sit, right? And you can do what you want with it there, but you're not incorporating anybody. You're not endangering anybody else, because look, we have some special guests and that come around here. You know, this is basically like it's like a right leaning Democratic Party, right? Okay.
Bricks, no, bro, Brick, what the fuck we talking about here, right? When you said to me, like, we're going to make a secret society, we're going to make a cult, right? I was thinking like some sort of shit like the Gentlemen or the King's Club or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some secretive organization.
That's the side one. But we need a base, right, to push this on, right? Okay, so there's going to be certain people that are allowed in that original cult, like, you know, the genuine one, right? But we need people to push this cult on. It's all about finances. It's all about money, right? Okay, but we need to look after the people that look after us, right? We're not going to be the Democratic Party, right? We're going to be the brick party. You know, all bricks and briquettes are welcome. Okay, but Anson, you are basically the person with the mop at the moment. Okay,
This is not, no, Ricky, when you want to sell something, okay? Like this, how you get, because think about it, people they're going to buy in, they're going to invest the whole savings into this shit. What you want is like some shit, you need to go fully British with it, you feel me? I think Guy Ritchie, you know what I'm saying? Think like you need that kind of thing, do you know what I'm saying?
Teriak, what I'm going to do,
Peaky Blinders, that's what sells.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, people of over 18s only, I'm going to hand you over to my spokesperson, Teriak, to give you the presentation, right, of what this is about. Teriak, it's on you now. It's on you, right?
Yeah, right. So we're starting a club, right? One might call it a fight club, yeah? So what we're saying is, if you want to get in this shit, you want to be a true geezer, as they say. That's what you got to be able to do. You know what I'm saying? But like Bricky, you need to play into you need to harness your inner kind of like most Britishness. You know what I'm saying? Like true geezerness. Yeah. What I'm saying is like getting your like what was it, Phil from EastEnders? You know what I'm saying? You need to get your inner Phil on. You know what I'm saying? And that's what needs to be the driving force. You know what I'm saying? But like that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm picturing in terms of this whole situation. Like they think Guy Ritchie films, like The Gentleman. Yeah, like Snatch. You know what I'm saying?
I think you said that backwards, Terry. You said inner
Fuck
feel,
you.
inner feel.
I didn't say shit backwards.
Yeah, so it's
No,
feel.
You heard it backwards.
It's feel in her, not inner feel.
The fuck?
So, ladies and gentlemen, people of over 18s only, if you do not subscribe to Bricky's Cult, then you're going to get your head jammed in a car door. Right, okay? What's going to happen?
Vinnie Jones with it.
Is we're going to come for you, right? We're going to find you, and we're going to convert you, right?
Is that when you get to feel in her?
Anson, shut up.
You ready to go? Are you, Bricky?
Yes, Jess, love, how we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm just trying to abuse Anson now and promote my cult. Right?
Well, I approve of that. So continue.
Hey, Jess White, this is basically like a Donald Trump, endorsement. Jess White approves of this, right? Teriak, I mean, you have literally, Teriak, you are going to be the head preacher, right? Okay. So what's going to happen to you? You're going to be pushed up there, the head preacher. Anson, I did have better expectations of you, my friend, right? Okay. Even though I'm getting guidance and fucking references from like people under us, like with her. Like, I just under me, right? Okay. But I do have to take like thoughts from these people because they do guide me.
Yeah.
Right? But Anson, you still haven't donated to that PayPal. I want your money in that PayPal now.
Yeah, I'm in a no dono phase right now. You can catch me in a few months.
Well, you're in a broke boy phase. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just not donating.
All it takes is even 1 pence, 1 cent, 1 pence, right? Just to put you in. It's like opening a bank account, right?
Yeah.
If you've got 1 cent or 1 pence in there, right? It secludes your space to having that, right? So just go over and hit it, right? Give me some recognition that I can involve you in my cult, right? Okay. If not, then basically,
I'll be interested if you can get Kenzie involved because she's pretty hot. But otherwise, I'm not really.
That is going to cost you. That's going to cost you money before you even get involved with her, right? So that is going to take at least what 20 quid, 20, right? Before you even get pushed onto her. So Anson, you've got no chance because you're a skin broke motherfucker, right? You ain't got no money. You ain't got 2 pennies to rub together. So Kenzie ain't coming nowhere near you. We're going to pass Gorlock the Destroyer and Large Marge over to you first, right?
Yeah, that sounds fair. I'll take that.
Yeah, but you still need to donate 5 for that, right?
He's like the Blob. Like you're firing like rounds into it, and it's like nothing is affecting this thing. It just keeps
He's like
just fucking
Slimer from the
bubbling.
Ghostbusters, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Listen, anyway, listen, boys, girls, right? Right, it's on, yeah, right? Teriak, Anson, Jess, right? Okay, and everyone in chat, right? I've been doing a reaction video, right? Okay, and I think you already know the incident I had with Andrew Wilson in the debate I had with him on VK.
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be.
Is that by the way? I just wanted to ask: is that like the official date where you came out of the closet, or that's still yet to be announced?
Right, Teriak, you can easily be taken off the top bot main for preacher. Right, okay, no, come on, but yeah,
I want to be the jester of the court, okay? But like real talk, like if you ever do make it big, like you do realize like that's going to be the pinnacle moment that like is going to be edited to you, be like arguing that like sucking dick's not gay.
Yeah. I never actually said what the prompt was, but like now you've mentioned it, okay. We'll continue on with it. So I did this. This is where I think to myself, you know, like Bricky, come on, like you know where you should realize sometimes it's better to back out, right? It is.
Yeah.
But I didn't, right?
Yes.
And I went for it, right? Now I really do feel like I need to roast myself. Like I really do need to grill myself for how stupid and like because Teriak, you know me, bruv. Jess, Anson, I'm sure you do as well. A lot of people in the chat. Well, I will not give up. I will always take the opposite. But I was really, really drunk. If you listen to the clip when I put it out there, I'm drunk, right? I'm like, and I know I'm like that most of the time, right? But like, I'll fucking take the opposite side.
That's why we love you. You know, that's why we love you.
But I took the opposite side.
Bricky, what I don't understand is why the Irishman speaks better English than you do.
Well, that's a typical thing. Like all the Spanish students and like the Italians, all that kind of shit. Like they come to Ireland to learn to speak English.
Yeah, I don't
like,
speak English. I speak Geordie.
I'm gonna go make a coffee. I'll be back.
2 sugars.
Yeah.
I actually do have 2 sugars in it most of the time if it's strong enough. It depends on how strong it is.
What is your how many sugars do you want?
Yeah, I like my coffee like I like my women, cheap and South American.
Yeah, I prefer mine black and hot.
Yeah, that too.
I wish I hadn't even asked for that there, right? Honestly, anyone in the chat want any recommendations for fucking coffee? Jess is making them.
Well, if I make coffee like proper coffee, then that's different too. It depends on what coffee you're making. If it's shit instant coffee, then fucking it needs sugar or it's shit. If it's proper coffee, then it doesn't really need any sugar.
Do I need to get Mrs. Martin to make the coffee for her because she knows how to do it?
Yeah, but she burns it often, so nah.
Yeah, that's when Kieran does it, right? Okay, that's when.
No.
Okay. Jess, look at all I want.
If you wanted to mix up some fucking alcohol cocktail drinks and shit for you, she'd be perfect one to go through. But coffee, nah.
Makes sense.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, it just doesn't make sense to me. No joke. I'm a bit pissed.
Yeah, but nothing
I
makes sense
agree.
to you, Bricky. So
Yeah,
it's
disavow.
understandable.
Ricky.
Anson, do you know what it is? It comes to something when somebody else is on the panel that is more of a fucking degen than you.
But there ain't no way there's somebody on the panel that's more of a DJ than me.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like he's the blob, bro. You know what I mean?
Where's Keep On Trucking gone? Because he could be more of a degen than you.
I don't
No,
really
he ain't
drink.
more of
I
a
don't
DJ.
drink unless it's fucking Irish whiskey.
But my thing with the whole degen life is like, why you like waste your time with these bitches? You know what I mean?
Anson, that was directed at you.
Well, it ain't about
wasn't
wasting
directed at me,
time.
that's for sure.
It's about filling time, right? You know, you fill it up.
You know what?
Ah.
You guys just gonna talk about dirty old bush pig vag all fucking day. I'm gonna head out because that's not my thing.
Oh, my life. Right, well, then we can just get the fucking shorts back on the new, can't we?
No bush pig vaginas for me, thank you. You can keep that shit, thanks.
No, but like honestly, it's a question I think that needs to be asked because it's like realistically, it's like when you look at like a lot of the culture with like the OnlyFans thing and all that kind of shit, it's like why is wasting so much like money, time, and effort? You know what I mean? As like an introspective to like
Everybody's
two men, I think that's a
desperate
question
and
you just
lonely.
ask the question.
Everyone's desperate, lonely,
Let me
and
tell
fucking
you
selfish.
exactly what that means.
Like think about
I'm
it.
going to read you
know what I
some
mean?
of what
It's
she
true.
said. Saying
Anson definitely fancies her.
we have Zat. Okay, never mind. We cut a Zat. Watch it.
The Trump administration
What'd you
has
say?
labeled him a human trafficker, even an
Just think
MS-13
about that
gang
bitch on
leader. How do
OnlyFans
you
that made
respond
4
to those
million from one
claims?
dude.
So everything they're
Like if he had
I
invested that
said
in Bitcoin,
Anson
man.
definitely fancies her. What I meant by that was
And let me tell you exactly what that means. People who are old and with disabilities die when they can't get the benefits they are entitled to.
Right, I'm on
That's a fact. They have done it in the past, and you cut the Social Security
fuck's
Administration.
sake.
You're going to see thousands of people dying
I'll
who
be
should not
Bernie.
be
I'll
dying.
be Bernie for fuck's sake. Calm down, will you?
And let me tell you exactly what that means.
Stop.
People
Just
who are
stop
old
staring.
and with
Stop staring,
disabilities.
stop staring. Hey, that was it. Boom. Done it. There you go. Teriak, I'm learning. Anson, I'm learning. Jess, I know you taught as well, but I learn by doing. Right, okay. But other than that, I mean, Teriak, when you next live, bruv?
Probably in the next couple of weeks. I am coming back soon. And I have man, I have been working a lot in terms of like schedule. Like I have like basically 4 days planned so far.
Yep.
Like for the weekly schedule kind of thing. So it's like we're coming back with a bang. And on top of that, I've got other things like the base on and stuff planned in, or at least the topics, all that kind of stuff. A couple of people lined up as well in terms of that. Going to be doing an interview with
What do you mean a
with
couple
Chris.
of people? Come have a clue. Come have a clue or a hint.
Like the something involving process, like so, like more so like against the left wings, kind of like the peeps and all that kind of shit. And then maybe something with Raging Tomato, maybe something with Resla. Also, like I said, like an interview with Chris, and
that's
then
Strange.
maybe something as well,
Chris is Strange.
like with yeah. And then maybe something as well in the works as well after that as well. So I got like a lot of shit like coming back with. Yeah, go ahead.
I'd like to that topic that we were discussing in Discord freaking the other day. I'd like to go over that with you sometime when you got some space in your schedule and shit. I think you'd be a really good person for that topic because you got a lot of knowledge about that I don't.
Yeah, it like I'm always like down like I'm always just the Discord message away. as they typically say. So it's like if there's a particular day that suits you or a time that suits you as well, maybe if you want to like bring up like certain kind of links or things or whatever.
I just didn't mention it yet because you did say that you got a bit of a busy schedule when you come back, so I thought I'm just throwing it out there for something later down the track. It can happen anytime. It's not.
Like I said, I'm down to do like kind of as much as possible as well. Like I know, like I sound that like I'm busy to it. Like it's because like I'm going to be going from like 1 day streaming week to hopefully like 4 days on the regular. So it's like I said, it's going to be a lot more kind of like.
Where do I come into this, Teriak?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, like so. For example, like I have like Theology Thursday, so it's like obviously after that Fridays there's verbal combat. But what I'm thinking is that like, right, like you might think that like your stream might not get a lot of attention, or like if like I say Chris or whatever, like you might think that you're small fish and all this stuff. But even if you just get 10 viewers, if all of us get 10 viewers and there's 10 of us on the panel, and we're all like capable of getting 10 viewers beforehand, we all stream into easy at the very start. That's like a raid of 100 people that's coming into easy from the get-go, and that can boost him in the algorithm. So even that like we have like quote unquote small numbers, or we're small fish in the fry and all that kind of shit, that's like one thing that like I'm thinking that like I want to be able to do. And
Yes.
I'm not trying to like knock anybody that streams when he is live, whatever. But like I'm just thinking it's just
fuck that.
we
Let's
could do to
knock
be able to
them.
boost
Let's
him.
knock them. No, let's knock them. Because let's face it, without easy, like me personally, I wouldn't even be here with all you fuckers, right? If it wasn't for Speakeasy, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So on that note, you know, I mean, I'm gonna say that I really do want you to do this thing with these people. In like when you interview Chris or Teriak, right, you have to grill him. Like he's my brother from another mother, right? Chris is, right, and he's funny as fuck. But I mean, he picks on me and he bullies us, Teriak. He does, right? Okay, so like, I hope you're going to get him back for us, because they, you know, it's not fair him picking on me. I've got
That's
glasses,
because
Teriak.
as soon as you become actually friends with, like, someone actually earns your respect enough, you become friends or friendly with them, you get this like pussy thing about you. You're not as tough and fucking fierce at them as what you are when you first meet people.
Yeah, I agree.
True.
Right, stop it. Right. Okay.
I appreciate it. I'm not like complaining. I'm just pointing it out because it's a respect thing. That's cool, but you kind of give it to people because of that.
And this is where we're going to go to with this channel that we're on now eventually gets to where it needs to be. We're going to go to not the blood sports debates, right? Okay, because obviously that would be, we're going to go to the blood sports roast, right? Okay, so we're going to go to, and I expect see you three on the panel, especially.
Oh, Bricky, we should do that. We should do like 1 day a week, just do a full roast session.
Well,
no debating.
This is
no
fucking
fucking
this is where
just
I'm
full
going.
roast sessions.
This is
Roasting
where I'm going
1v1s.
But I want people to be coming on that are willing and ready to come on and know who their opponent is. Because, like, look at Anson, for example. When Anson roasted Chris, right? Like, Anson really went up there in my books. He did. And because it was off the, like, Teriak as well. He's quite witty and sharp and whatnot, and he's just got no feelings, right? So Teriak's going to be a very big challenger. Also, UVC belt holder and a VK belt holder. You know, Jess White, she's a big fucking bitch, and she's not a feminist, right? So, you know, we're going to love this kind of shit. But me, I'm willing to put my neck on the line as well. What I would like is for people to have a little bit of a heads up so they can do just a little bit of research on each other to make it more interesting. But other than that, it's like, I mean, it's just a fun thing to do when you grill people. You know, when you sit in a pub and you give people shit, it goes around the table. Everyone gets their turn. Well, at least where I live, it does. Everyone gets that term because otherwise it would be bullying. Like, and for me, it's like I can't wait for this to happen. I really can't. So you are all going to get asked and invited, right? Okay, whether you choose to do it or not is, that's another thing. But I mean, I promise you, right? Okay, I'm going to get Andrew back. I am, right? That's my goal, right? That's what I want to do.
Man.
May turn out shit for us, right? Okay, like the first debate, but we'll go for it anyway, right? But like,
it's a good goal to have, regardless, even if it never happens, because it's like you're always kind of like preparing for that like idealist battle, where it's like you think Andrew's probably the top debater there is out there. So if you're able to overcome that challenge, then
it's not the debating thing. It's just because he fucking got me. Because what I done, Terriac, is I let me guard down, right? When I said, I'll send you the clip, right? I'll send you on your Discord. I'll send you my reaction video of it. But I'm not going to upload, right? But it's like, I just think I really let my guard down when I said, like I normally would, pick a side. I'll take the opposite stance. And he went, tell me why sucking dick isn't gay, in so many words. And I'm like, well, he knows I'm not going to back down from this, so I had to defend it. And I'm like, I'm hoping that it'll just be a bit of fun. Obviously, it will be, but he's never going to jump up on this panel or never going to jump up on this stream. So I've kind of got the ball in my court for the whole time, haven't I? So I'm quite safe in that respect. Yeah, but when I pit people like you, Anson, Jess, like fucking Chris, and whatever against each other, there's going to be people that want to come up, yeah, and obviously there's going to be a prize. There's going to be something to win. People, you're not going to do this for nothing. There is going to be a fucking prize at the end of this, but it's one of them ones. We'll see how it is. Scottish Lins, how you doing, love?
I can't believe he's asleep. That's funny. Is there? Oh, we can't even put a link in the chat because
I can
Oh,
put a
sorry.
link in the chat. How can't we put?
I think Jess talking thing about but the it's like I said, it's this whole thing of like, I think Grid was talking about the same thing as well, where it's like I'm not trying to knock you or whatever, but it's like it's a good thing in concept, but it's like getting the people, having the routine, having the kind of
Yeah, I
the
ain't bothered about the
adaptability in the
routine,
moment.
Terry. If it takes I'm not going to plan a week-on-week basis thing. This is just a bit of fun, man. Like, for example, look at Jim Bob, right? I've been watching him lately, right? Jim Bob is funny as fuck. Like, he's the like a roaster plus a debater, right? Okay, like he is in. It's like look at Chris, for example, Chris, right? I mean, we do a show every Wednesday, and if anyone's not, really tuned into that, get over to Chris and Brick's shit house on a Wednesday, maybe a Thursday, depending on how late I am, right? But we go over there and we just talk shit, right? There's roast battles, there's extensions and shit like that, but there's so much more that I want to do, right? And it's not about raising subs, raising likes, views, or shares, or money or whatever. It's just about interacting with people and getting people to come out their shell. And if they don't want to, then fuck them. They can sit in the chat and they can listen and they can have a bit of shit. But there's bound to be people out there that like are sitting on the edge of their seat going, yes, I want to do it. I want to do it, right? And I want this to be a place where they feel like they can comfortably do it.
Yeah, that's a good goal.
It may not ever be achieved, but
All right, I'm back. Sorry, I was trying to help somebody out and I accidentally unmuted my fucking mic while I was still here. Sorry about that.
yeah, Scottish Lindsay. You see her, Scottish Lindsay. Lindsay is a link out there. Hit the link, Linz. Jump up. Right, she's from. Wait, have I got to try and do this? Because there's a lot of people from the other side of YouTube, other sides of YouTube that I know that would be probably willing to jump up and do this as well, right? Okay. So you've really got to be aware that You know, this isn't going to be retained to people that you actually know. Like Teriyaki, look at, if I get pitted against you, mate, right? Okay. I mean, that's going to go one way or another. It is. But it's going to be fun at the end of it, mate. Like, regardless of what you say of me and I say you, you're the type of individual that will just go with it. Am I right or wrong in saying that?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And
I know what the crack is.
And Jess White, you're the same.
Yeah. You already know that.
And Anson's the same. Look, can you imagine? Just picture this, right? Imagine Speakeasy coming up and having a roast battle with us, right? Okay, that would be, that would be fun, right? But it wouldn't be out of the box because Easy's not that stuck up his own arsehole. Why he wouldn't do it, right? He wouldn't. But it's all going to be in the name of fun, in humour and entertainment, right? Because let's face it, we don't take ourselves very seriously over here, But other than that, it's like if you've got any feelings, leave them at the front door. Like,
Drop the link in the chat, Brookie.
Sorry, Jess?
Drop the link in the chat.
Lynn's asked you to drop the link.
I'm trying to do that right now. But I can't do it from for some reason, I can't do it from the iPad. I mean, the laptop. So I've got to do this, what I'm doing now. Because I'm evolving. Right, so there you go. Is it in the chat?
Yep.
It's in the chat.
Yes, it is. Sorry, my daughter's like. Can you hear her in the background?
Yeah, well, I've got an echo. I had an echo because I used the iPad to do it, right? Okay, now I'm trying to finesse these things, right? But listen, give me a fucking bit of a break, right? Okay, I'm in a private chat.
That is the only way you'll learn, though, Brick. You know what I mean?
And I learn by doing. And here we go. Here is Lynn's.
No, I had to do the same thing.
All
So
right.
did Teriyaki when he started.
You're right, everybody. All right. How we doing, Chrissy, you prick? How you
Lindsay,
two?
love, how you doing, Lassie? Lindsay.
It's Chrissy prick. Well,
We've
little
got Teriyaki.
Fanny.
We've got Teriyaki, he's Irish, and we've got Jess White, she's Australian.
Teriyaki, you
Scottish.
sound American. I'm
that's
sorry, but you
English.
do. You sound American.
Yeah, and you don't sound legible.
Legible. Legible's when you write something
sound
out.
like you need subtitles.
No. Legible's when you write
sound like
something
you need
out.
subtitles.
How the
Bitch,
fuck
what
can
you
you?
talking about?
When you're legible, that's to do with writing, not
I sound
listening.
American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100% you do.
Yeah. And
well, how do you know I said that? If you can't understand me,
I
you clearly
need
did.
subtitles in this bitch, Ricky.
Well,
I need a translator.
I've just spasticatedly lied because you know exactly what I said.
English, bitch?
How do you know what I'm speaking? Because you've just said exactly what I said.
Yeah, because I've had to learn your dog shit accent.
There we go. You've learned very quick then.
Cunts.
As long as I don't smell like dog
Yes,
shit or
what the
look like
fuck's she
dog
talking
shit like
about?
you. What the fuck's she talking about? Yes, honey, Chris, my little balmy pal.
What I say to you, Lindsay, love, is if you just at least, like, for me, love, I can
I said hello first.
You know, Ricky, you remember the days when I had to translate for you? Because no one could understand you and I had to translate for you.
Lindsay, love.
Okay, Chris, what you saying?
Translation for me right now. We do have a lot of international people listening and watching this channel, right? Lindsay, if you just don't change your accent, but just slow it down a bit, right? They're going to be feared by you, love. Because Lindsay's a proper fucking bitch, right? She will come at you, right? And she will get you.
I'm not a bitch.
No, you
Can
are.
you just do a British accent?
I'm
Can
not
you
a
do like an
fucking
It's
English
not
bitch.
actually a
accent?
bad thing. It means you
Do
can
you
roast
believe
the fuck
that?
out of people and they don't
I
even know what
can't-
the fuck you're saying. That's good.
Oh no, they know what I'm
Not a bad
fucking saying, alright. You better believe they know what's getting said. Fucking right they do.
They know what
Wait,
Have
no,
no
but
clue.
Americans,
We have no clue what they're saying.
Americans have a lot of trouble understanding British accents, so you can just roast the fuck out of them, and they don't have it. They don't even have a comeback because they have no idea what the fuck you said. It's hilarious.
True. That is also true.
Oh well. I will speak
Anyway, how you
very
doing,
slowly.
Lindsay, love?
Aye, all fucking good in the hood, you know me. Not been in any trouble today, Chris.
Yeah,
So,
bollocks. I don't believe that. And
it all
anyway,
happened last night and the night before, so I've had a wee night off. So, you know, I've a night
when she
after the
says
trouble.
she's had a wee night off, she means she's had a little night off.
I've had a little night off for all this shite. Oh, big up, Kenzie.
Lindsay, you're getting it, love. You're getting it.
Hey, Bricky,
Yes.
don't give her a reason to fucking start, or she might start on you.
Chris and me, listen, we've always
Shazzy
gone back
will
and forth, haven't
understand
we,
you.
Chris?
Shazzy Bear can understand you. I know she can because she's Irish.
Aye, Shazzy's lovely. Big up,
You know what I mean?
Shazzy.
Kenzie
I
could
can
obviously
understand.
understand you.
Teriak, are you actually having trouble understanding her? 'Cause
No,
I can
he's just
understand
No,
her
I'm
fine.
just winding
No,
up.
is he
He's just being a cunt. Of course he can. He's just being a cunt, isn't he? A cunt's a cunt either fucking way, do you know what I mean? Well, I tell you what, what's your name? Teriyaki. I'll get a few of my
Yeah.
Scottish pals on and we'll have the biggest fucking barney, you'll never understand a word. See, last night, Chris, we had Don't Judge, we had me, we had Peggy, all gone at it in the panel. Can you imagine what that went like?
Oh, that would have been. Look at Teriak. I'm going to explain this to you, mate. What she means by that, right? Basically, they had 3 Scottish women, right?
Don't say that too much, or fucking
No, we weren't
Joker will
talking.
turn
No,
up.
we were arguing. We were all. And Don't Judge went, I'm going to fucking rip your fucking diary off you, you fucking horrible fucking kill for it. And it went fucking mental. And then, of course, I started to fucking start talking. It was just all mental. It was all kicking off last night. It was not very good. Oh, it was good, actually.
Kicking off last night, it wasn't good. But Teriak.
Yeah, no, it was good.
It was good.
It was lovely. It was very calm. It was just another lovely calm night on YouTube. It was amazing. It was great. But once you get three Scottish on the panel at the same time, you're fucked. So
Yeah, don't keep saying it, or Joker will fucking turn up.
Teriak, look at that.
Oh, I
Look
can
at that one,
Joker.
Teriak.
I
Look at
can
that one
Joker.
there. From the real
Yeah,
Elgin,
Joker
right?
comes
And
around
he's
on
a
my
legend,
channel. He's
him,
cool.
right? So I'm going
Joker's
to
cool.
agree with him.
He just
Well,
fucking
that's
gets
Scottish
wound
ones,
up
you
a
can.
lot.
Kenzie, how
No, 'cause-
fucking rude. The swamp. It's the people in it that are the swamp. For fuck's sake. It's not me. I'm not part of the swamp, Kenzie.
He's
It was
terrible
alright.
with TOS too. I swear, every
Who
time
else?
Joker's on panel, every time he's on panel, he
Kill
crosses
Shazzy
TOS.
then. Right, is
Bad.
Joker the one that's gone at fucking Scottish Rab? Is he
He's
the one
Scottish.
that's arguing with Scottish Rab?
Scottish Joe.
Aye, he's gone at
Yeah.
Scottish Rab, isn't he? Well, he can fucking leave Scottish Rab
He's
alone.
shagging UK lady.
Oh, is he?
Aye.
Oh.
But I
Okay.
mean,
That's
I
new
mean,
news to me.
Look at. A
I
lot
don't
of
want to
people-
know. Don't want to know.
Yeah, I'll tell
Oh
you
no,
that
fuck it.
one.
I do want to know. Tell me. Fuck it. I changed my mind. Tell me, Chris. Tell me.
No, I'm not telling you. I'm not fucking telling you. No, definitely not.
Tell me.
Definitely
Go.
not. Definitely
Tell me
not,
one of
right?
your jokes, Chris. Tell me one of your jokes and cheer me
I
up.
haven't got no jokes.
I've had a depressing day. I've been sad today, Chris. Cheer me up with one of your really bad jokes.
Have you been sad today, love?
Aye, I've cried. So cheer me up with an inappropriate joke. Go on.
Right. Okay. Right. I'll have to cheer you up with an inappropriate joke.
I
Right?
love
Okay,
Chris's jokes. They're funny as fuck.
Right. So, inappropriate joke for you, Lindsay.
Go on.
I mean, oh no, because I'm trying to keep
Come
these
on,
streams
Bricky.
up. I'm trying to
You can
keep
do it.
these streams up. No, because they won't be. They will all break TOS.
Excuses.
Lindsay,
Come
if
on,
I
get
played
on
a
with it.
song for you, Lindsay, if I played a song
Right.
for you, would
Mm-hmm.
that be better? Like, would that be the equivalent?
Depends
If I played a song
what
for you?
fucking song it is.
You're trying to serenade this bitch?
Yeah, I am. Of course.
I mean, Chris have been shagging for years. What are you talking about? Doesn't need serenade me. He just says drop your drawers and I say no
No,
bother.
I'm just saying, like,
I don't need to be serenaded. I just need to drop my knickers when he wants them dropped.
Like, I'm thinking like an Austin Powers kind of shit.
I
you know what I mean?
can't
Just
hear.
the whole dance.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, I'm learning, Lindsay.
Oh,
That's
fuck's
the joke.
sake. You'd have been quicker just telling the joke.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm not.
Rick is learning how difficult it is to be a host.
Lindsay, have a go, love. Have a go.
Right, go on.
We may have an ad. Yeah,
Maybe.
we've got an ad.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Cheap fucking black bastard can't even pay for his StreamYard, do you know what I mean? Fucking hell, never mind his YouTube. But
Technologically retarded, I believe, is the.
no, he's just retarded in general. He's not technological, he's just retarded.
Yeah.
And you, Chris. Where is he? He's that spasticated, he's fucked off.
I never question why I always knew you were mine.
Oh, yes. Loving you
Is
is in my DNA.
Yes!
Yeah, Chun.
It's the
It's the only way. Chun. Too late for me to sing.
Get on the
Yeah, loving you. It's in my DNA. That's the one. Go on, Chris, for the rape tunes.
Hold on tight.
go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
You ready?
Oh.
Right down south.
Love it. Doot it. Doot it. That is a fucking tune. Doot it. Doot it.
Feel like I hear your voice out there above the noise.
Does anyone else feel like they're sitting in the field drinking in cans?
Yes,
I got a rave.
that's what I want you to feel like,
That's the
Tabia.
one.
That's what I want you to feel like.
Is it my DNA? Yeah.
It's the only
It's the only way. Yeah. Is it my DNA? Gotta love her Chris and his tunes.
Oh, listen, I do apologise to absolutely no fucker. Right?
I've got a song I want you to play, but you'll not be able to find it in your
You
stupid
can present
YouTube.
it to the screen if you want, Linz.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. What do you mean? What do you mean present it to the screen? Present it like a fucking one of the things that you take up to the altar? Like a virgin to the slaughter? That sounded terrible.
I would leave that to Teriak or Jess to tell you how to do it, right? Because
No, for fuck. Nah, I don't know.
Oh my
But that's
gosh, it
good
took me a
tunes.
fucking hour to teach him how to turn the setting on so he could get rated by other channels.
To get what?
Rated.
Get rated. So
rated?
So
What do you
that
mean
other
rated?
it means that other people send their viewers to his channel.
I want that,
Then
Chris,
other-
at my channel, you bum. How do I not get that in mine? I done a fucking 6-hour live last night. I demand to be rated. Fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
Bricky. Now
Chris.
you can spend that time teaching her. It's your fucking turn.
Oh, for fuck's sake, good luck
Nah,
with that.
that's
Chris
not
teaching
gonna
me.
happen.
Oh well,
You're a prick.
Well, I can try and teach you a quick live. I can try and help. It's cool.
Unrate him, get him unrated if he's not teaching me. Fuck that. You better teach me how to do that. I want that. What does it do?
Lindsay, look, I
can
tried
teach
to
you
teach
how to
some-
do it.
Lindsay, can
Listen.
you remember when I tried to teach you some things and you went, I learned them years ago, Chris? Just lie back,
Yes.
sit down and relax. Okay?
Yes.
I'll teach you a few things.
You could never teach me jack shit, Chris. Trust
Okay,
me on
so
that.
listen to this chat. Listen, this is what happened, right? Okay, this is a song, right?
What the fuck? Why does it keep pausing?
I don't know that. Why? Because I got eating comforts. There with me.
It's a good tune, Zombie, zombie. How does it keep pausing? How does it keep? Is it when you
That's
can hear
probably
that?
because I've got like 15 million tabs open on my laptop. And I
Oh,
can't
because
got
he's a
shit internet.
shady. He's a shady motherfucker. He's using his neighbour's fucking Wi-Fi, ain't you? Fucking tell the type bastards they need to upgrade. Fucking hell.
I'm
It's
not
that
fucking
cunt next door.
upgrading.
No, you,
Yeah.
your neighbour's the one whose Wi-Fi you're fucking blagging.
Ah, well, I've told them
Brick-
to. I've
Brick's
said,
still-
look, it's fuck's sake, me lap,
Brick's
me
still on the
iPad's going
3G.
slow. Yes,
I've
Teriak.
no fucking upgraded for fucking 2G, don't know what you're talking about. Fuck's sake, don't have that in Scotland 3G, what's that? Fucking hell. Chris, get some good tunes banging.
What do
Me
you
and
want,
Chris love
Lindsay?
our 90s rave tunes, don't we, mate?
What do you want?
I have some I can send.
Right, Jess, I know, but Jess, I mean, right.
What, are you worried, Chris?
Let's go for it. Jess,
Are
let's
you
go for it.
worried what tunes might get played?
I'm trying to keep these live streams up.
No, well, yeah, I can't fucking recommend any tunes in. Get you struck.
No, this won't get him struck.
Yeah, well, if I choose a song.
Well, that's why I said I can.
Right, come on,
Come on, then.
Jess.
Go on.
Quickly. Oh,
Where's
I've got them
Gail?
all cooming over me chat. They're all cooming in me chat now. The bastards.
I'm trying to get hold of Gail to come on here.
Look at them, Lindsay. They're all cooming in me chat, right?
They're all quitting.
Cooming.
Degenerates, man.
Don't know what that means. Well, I need to mute up, see what Gail says, see if she's coming over 2 secs.
Terry, I have this problem. You know, since me and Chris done this live stream, right, the other day, right, okay, like, they actually got, they got recognition for cooming in the chat, right? So now it's like Hakuna Matata.
Right, I'm back.
What a wonderful world. Hakuna Matata. So everyone that seems to coom in the chat, right? I mean, I'll be honest with you, right? I'm going to come after every single one of you bastards. K2 Trucking, you are the worst. You are really, like, I love you to bits, right, kid? But you are really cool in my chat enough, and I haven't got a night bot to clean this up. Right, okay? And who else is involved in this, right? Okay.
There's 3 links in the back chat.
3 links in the back chat. Let's play one of these before I get coomed all over the chat.
It's kind of along the same lines of the shit that you're playing.
That's no fucking shit. He plays good shit.
I didn't say it was bad. It's just
It's good.
Australian lingo that I'm using.
Good tunes. He's get the tunage going. Sometimes.
We just say for stuff.
Like we say cunt. Like we say cunt for everything. Every cunt's a cunt.
Oh, wait there.
Oh, actually, probably on par. You guys say cunt just as much as what we do.
But we're waiting on Chris, for fuck's sake.
Right, well, I haven't got nothing in the back. Oh, wait there, I have.
What are you doing?
Last one.
How'd you... No, I don't know how you do that. Put that in the back. It's too complicated for me. Oh, yeah, no.
You don't pay for fucking YouTube either.
No, I don't. But I'm looking for somebody to pay it for me. I might ask I'll ask Gypsy Dave. He's quite rich. He might pay my StreamYard the fast one.
And he's a simp.
Oh, that's even easier then. Sorry, I'll just talk nicely to him and I'll get my StreamYard paid for.
No, this bounce bits. Yes.
You playing it or what? Fucking hell.
Am I not playing it? Is it not playing?
No.
Oh,
We can't hear it. You got to add it to the.
You need to add it to the screen. Even I know that. And I don't know jack shit about this shit. I know you need to add it to the fucking screen.
Right, wait up.
I'll have a wee nap and I'll come back in fucking 10 minutes when Chris is... What the fuck?
Let's just delete that. Let's get rid of that there.
Now we got rid of himself.
Ricky.
Well, he's away good. How do I send him a link to a tune I want to play?
Oh my gosh, I'm going to
Just
have
put
to
it in the
share
back
the
chat.
screen and do it.
See on the side where it says private chat?
Aye, but how do I do that? I know where the private chat is, but like...
Yeah. So like just get the URL to whatever you want to send them.
I need to go into YouTube, get the tune, take the link, copy it, and paste it into that. Right, I bet Jink Chris will play it. I am the manager. Right, I'll see if I can post a link in the back. Let's see, I've never done this before. Right, let's see if I can do this. But he'll not be able to play it because he's fucking useless.
He kicked himself from the call.
Yeah.
I'm back.
There he is.
Brick, I'm just going to present the screen because you're too hopeless.
Yeah, you do that. Is that it there?
Yeah, this is one of them.
Share. Copy link.
You got to add it to the screen though, yeah.
Chat.
I'm trying.
And you're still highlighting the comment on screen, and then you still have the StreamYard
get rid of
logo.
that. That's very easy to get rid of. Watch that. Done
and
that.
then the
there.
StreamYard logo.
Done that. There.
I think that might be a tune I want you to play. I've put in the back. I think. After you play this.
No, not this. This is fucked.
Oh.
Right, well,
I'm not
Hang
doing
on.
me by the way.
It's here though. This it's here. It's just I clicked on something else, obviously. Oh, it's here.
I'm back. You're back.
Private chat, yeah. Is this it or not?
Don't know. I wasn't even posted this one. That was her.
Yeah, I'm getting lost in the game of people. Seriously, I'm having to skip ads and everything, yeah.
Oh no, that's the thing in it with the ads. Because we're too tight. Does it keep pausing?
I can turn it off.
How does
No,
it keep
leave this on. Leave this on.
Confusing.
Leave it.
You want to play it?
Aye.
Okay. Alright. You guys are fucking confused, and that's all.
Only if you play mine next, Chris.
Oh, my life!
Just shouting it.
Right, this is going wild. This is just going wild.
You better play my tune after this one. Chris, do you know this song? Do you know this tune?
Nah.
No, near that. We must be ancient, Chris. We're dead old, aren't we?
Yeah, we've got good taste.
Oh, is that what it is? It's just good taste. Not to do with age, it's to do with taste.
Right, Lindsay, where's your tune?
Should be in the back chat. There'll be an ad at the start of it, but probably. No, it's Scottish. I'm asking him if he likes it, but he's fucked off.
Yeah, Brick's not here.
It's a brilliant tune. It's a good Scottish tune.
The only reason why we're able to play it is